And welcome everyone to the E-League Finals for Division 1. My name is Jeffrey, you can call me Shinzo, and here with me is Andre, who's also called Gold Falcon.
Welcome everybody. Sorry for the delay. We've just been busy preparing everything, including the room. We do apologise if you hear any background noises from the players. Unfortunately, we couldn't get an isolated room, but that's okay. We've done the best we could. For now, we're just waiting for the players to start the pro draft. Some don't have all the champions, so it's completely fine. After pro draft, we'll go into the game and we'll wait for spectator delay from there.
Mm-hmm. And it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting today because we are using the newly built esports room at Monash in under the basement in the campus center in Clayton. So it's the first time we've done this sort of thing. So it's pretty cool atmosphere right now. All 10 players are in this room. And so, they're pretty close together too, so they can hear each other. So it's gonna be some of those.
Got sound barriers.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
So we've got that really old school LAN experience in this. So here we go. Okay, the draft is starting, and we have a first ban from Ezreal.
Coming out against Zaun from Storm. I think, from what personally I was playing before. Okay, so they're banning out the jungle kindred. Mm-hmm. They don't want him to play one of his best champions. We just looks like we're banning not very meta picks, just more comfort picks for everyone.
Yeah, looks like very comfort, one tricks maybe here and there. Set obviously strong top laner, also really good support, and then obviously one of the best AD carries in the game, Senna. The fasting Senna is just so oppressive in the late game, and it's really hard to shut down in the laning phase, especially with picks like Tahm Kench or Thresh, stuff like that.
Looking like... they forgot to lock in. I think it might have been...
Probably a misclick.
They might suggest for it to be still Senna.
Anyway.
And New ban coming out against Zaun, possibly also a one-trick or comfort pick for their jungler.
Yeah. So yeah, very interesting ban phase right now.
Yeah, okay, we just got confirmation it was meant to be Senna, they just didn't hit the pick.
Yep. Cool. So yeah. Very different from the drafts that we see in MSI right now. You don't see the Ezreals and the new bans and whatnot.
Kai'Sa coming out against their ADC.
But Kai'Sa is probably one of 3 S-tier ADCs in the meta right now, alongside Tristana and the Senna. So picking that up, if Monash Storm picks pretty meta, they could probably just first pick Tristana here. Also a good flex pick into mid as well, but we'll see. So yeah, coming to this game, Monash Storm...
Picking up the Tristana.
There we go, Tristana. So Monash Storm is probably considered the favourites here, sweeping through the winner's bracket and also finishing top seed, whereas Zaun had to fight through their way to the loser's bracket into the finals, so we'll see.
Spot here. Volibear, common pick for jungle. Can be flex top as well.
Yeah, exactly. So Volibear... Lots of routes to go through here since it's so early in the draft.
Most commonly jungles and ADCs. So
yeah, exactly.
Possibly ADC as a response or a support pick here as well.
Yep. So the other probably good meta AD carry these days is probably Varus or Tristana. I'm sorry, not Tristana. Oh, with Ashe though. So we've got the Freljord synergy between Volibear and Ashe. So interesting. You don't see Ashe very often these days. Usually you see Ashe more of a counter pick. So maybe it's something special prepared against Tristana. We'll see.
Waiting for the second pick from Storm here. And it's the Udyr, also a very strong jungler at the moment.
Yeah.
Personally, don't like playing him.
Yes,
but
definitely.
He is just walks through your team, just doesn't take any damage.
Yeah, there is no doubt Udyr is still...
Nautilus, okay.
Oh, okay. So Monash Storm is picking very meta heavy. These 3 champions, very common. If you've watched MSI, these are very common picks. Whereas Zaun, a little bit off the pro meta scene, so... We'll get to see the clash between the 2 ideals, and Ashe Lulu, very safe, very pokey lane.
Very teamfight oriented so far from Zaun.
Exactly.
Front to back, especially with Ashe, if they can disengage.
Morgana. So of course this could be jungle Morgana, could be support Morgana. Obviously support Morgana against Nautilus is very good too. So
most likely a Morgana support, bottom jungle, otherwise they can still swap it up a little bit depending on their bans and picks.
Yep, exactly. So, second phase, Victor
Victor
ban.
ban.
Oh yeah, so elusive from Rash Storm is very very good at the Victor. So not surprised to
Think
see
they
that.
forgot to
And
lock
they
it in
forgot to
again.
lock it in again. So that is a Victor. So now we're gonna look for maybe mid lane bans, and that's a mid lane ban again. Although
Pushing out that
Zaun,
whole team fight oriented Zaun is
exactly.
going with.
Although I feel like Zaun is probably lacking a bit of damage right now, especially if that's a support Morgana. If it's a jungle Morgana,
Yeah.
if it is jungle Morgana, then obviously that's fine. But
Okay, and a Tryndamere ban
okay.
up against Dean or Paul from Monash Storm.
yes, that's right. That's his one trick. And last ban, probably another mid ban here. Maybe Oriana.
I would be a good pick for Zaun, actually. Come on with the volley.
Yes.
An Aatrox ban, okay.
Aatrox. So they think it is a Volibear jungle. So calling it out right there.
Zaun does get last pick, so they can counter pick top
Yeah.
with their last pick. They're
Yep.
probably going to pick out a mid laner here,
Yes.
presumably AP.
Yes.
And Alessandra, okay, that's good lockdown as
Oh,
well.
some more Freljord right here. We got triple Freljord. All right.
Back to step 1, TNT.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so interesting team comp. A lot of CC, a lot of stuns. So lots of wombo combo potential from Zaun, but a lots of coordination needed to play this comp correctly. Pretty
Yeah,
short range.
One good pick from Morgana binding, Volibear, and Lysandra Collapse. That's
Exactly.
free, absolutely free objectives from there.
And the
Silas
Silas.
pick, okay.
There are
Silas has
some
actually
good
some really
ultis.
good ults to do it, yeah.
yeah.
Would help with their lockdown as well with Nautilus and Udyr if he steals Lysandra or Ash's ult.
Yeah. And so now they can just round it up with a top laner, and he has anything he wants. If he wants to go to meta route, there's always Gnar, GP, Jax.
Pick, okay.
And I guess it is Dr. Apathy style to pick that split push carry, and Jax fits that very well.
Shen pick, okay. So very team fight oriented.
Yep. So it is going to be a Volibear jungle. Unless it is Rover Shen, which I doubt.
I doubt it would be. I mean, volley into Jax doesn't sound like a good matchup to put yourself into.
Exactly.
And for Shen versus Jax, it's depending on who gets the E off, or E for Jax, W for Shen.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's looking like the draft for our first game.
All right.
If we swap it off here. Alright, perfect. So we're just waiting for them all to start up the game, and we'll go through the same pick areas.
Yep. Alright, so we'll just rerun the draft through here. So now we get to see the names. So on Monash Storm blue side, we have Dr. Apathy in top lane, YCK in the jungle, Elusive mid, Sojin ADC, and Fish Bun on the support. Obviously on the Zaun red side, we have Jarrell, FK Hoya, Greedy Cat, LCLCT, and down below.
Yeah, they definitely do. They're going to invade level 1 bot push, so...
I mean, I have music, but yeah. Okay. Not sure if the audio is going through, but yep, just everyone picking same bands, everyone picking just their own champions. Don't have to bother about swapping it about. So Jackson's a Shen, and then picking up the Volibear here.
Yeah, it's good, but psych them out.
So yeah, it's a very interesting outlook from Zaun. They have that, they're very team fight focused, but they also have
Good pick potential as well.
yeah, and a split push answer towards the Jax. Obviously, Jax is so hard to beat in late game, but at least Shen, with the dodge on his W, Spirit's Refuge.
You can match him, but
Can match
you
him.
won't be able to kill him or stop him fully.
Exactly.
Last few bands coming out from both teams. Yeah, so for Monash Storm, they're going to have to work around Doc's split push potential, but then they also can front to back fights as well if it comes to it. They are really good at pushing for objectives as well and playing the map really well, so we'll see how Zaun reacts to that.
Yeah, and Monash Storm, obviously with Silas as well, can also be a very dangerous split push threat. So they can easily go through the 1-3-1, which is probably a good setup against this team fight comp from Zaun, just to avoid the 5-man CC layer chain that can happen. So lots of pressure on Surgeon here. He might need to bring cleanse or get a really early QSS to get out of these situations. But here we go. So with the countdown, and we'll obviously have the 3-minute delay on the spectate client, but we'll get into it shortly.
How does mid and bot play out? How does mid and bot play out?
I think this guy. I think
Okay.
I can hyper shot it.
Alright, here we go. Players are going to be loading in. Speaking a bit about the E-League room, personally have played here, it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. I was just thinking like room, 10 computers, leave it at that, but no, they've got lighting everywhere, they've got personalized headsets, and what, the RTX 2080?
3070.
3070,
Yeah.
why not say 20? But yeah, they went all out, which is great.
Yeah, so these are where all the graphics cards have come to.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a 3070 myself, and I guess
Monash took them all.
Monash took them all.
Took it all.
Monash at least took at least 15 of them from the shelves. So we'll have to, so yeah, it's been an interesting time for the PC.
I think for those who are all like, if you come to Monash, eventually it's going to open up to just general public. For now, it's booking, but yeah, we get it there. You can just come in, play games with your mates, bring switches, and play Smash as well.
That is true.
Yeah, it's great fun to be here as well.
Yeah.
But the Monash is like, oh no, you have to public health and safety. You can't play for more than 2 hours.
I don't know. They just don't know gamers, right?
They don't know gamers.
They
No,
don't know
they're like,
gamers.
we're gonna close the room at 9 o'clock at night. No,
No, we play until 3 a.m.
24/7. Come on, Monash. Understand your customers here.
Exactly. Well.
2 hours in voice. Did you all play? Let's go.
Alright, 1 more minute left. It sounds like, I presume you guys can probably hear the background noise, but it sounds like they've started up with the jungle camps already.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of background knowledge, I probably shouldn't be commentating on that part, but yeah, we'll commentate when the game actually comes
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
While we're still waiting, MSI Finals on tonight. Who's
Yeah.
playing?
So we have RNG from China versus Damwon Kia from Korea. So it was the expected matchup, but not the way they got Tia is very expected. Obviously Damwon, if you guys missed it, spoiler warning, like they got taken all the way to game 5 and they were down 2-1 and they were actually down 4-0 in game 4, but then all of a sudden they just turned it up. Showmaker put on a series to behold and carried his team to victory. So gonna be a very exciting series. In the Rumble stage, RNG did take both games against Damwon, so we'll see if Damwon has learnt from the mistakes and turn into a really entertaining best of 5 tonight.
Getting into the game here. Hopefully it loads up.
Alright.
There we go. Everything's
Nice. Alright, we are
in.
in.
Doesn't look like audio's coming through, so just give me a moment.
I think the music volume is the master music, yeah.
We should still be hearing everything else though.
That's true, that's true.
It should still be saying that the soft audio is spiking up though, right? Alright, looking like red is red side's looking for an invade zone.
Oh, this is Zaun, yeah. Stacking up in that bot side mid bush, seeing for an invade and taking advantage of their really strong level 1. Seeing if they can catch someone out, but obviously just a standard 5-point from Monash Storm, just playing it safe, playing it standard, and the standard wards go down in their respective places, and so yeah, pretty standard start from both teams, nothing too explosive, and so we'll get the game underway here. And opposite side jungling from both jungles. There's some interesting maneuvers on the top side of the jungle, but nothing to be done there, and leashing patterns from top for Monash Storm and bot lane from Zaun. So yeah, probably going to be a pretty standard full clear from both jungles into their respective scuttle camps. Obviously depending on how the junglers want to play it out. Just wait 1 second, we are just looking through the stream a little bit, so we might have missed something interesting on the game, but should be back soon. Oh, we actually did miss something interesting. We got a first blood from Monash Storm. What happened here? Oh dear. So who died? So we have a lot of action from bot lane. Looks like Morgana had to burn flash and exhaust, and a heal was taken from Ashe as well. But unfortunately, there was still a death on Morgana. So a big first blood from Monash Storm's bot lane, and Tristana is such a strong AD carry in the early game because of her snowball potential, because of her ability to just jump onto someone and bomb her down, and Morgana, level 1, very weak. So yeah, so very unfortunate start, and oh my goodness.
Going in, bursting a flash and getting a kill onto Lissandra here.
Wow, and Monash Storm are explosive on the early game. 2 solo kills in the laning phase. Junglers are, if you're YCK, you're super happy. Talking of jungles, we have a gank top, but
not going to get much out of it.
So yeah, disastrous start from Zaun already. Maybe a bit of jitters here and there, because you don't see 2v2, 1v1 kills so early in the game.
Bush camping down bot, looking like Zaun is recalling though. Mm-hmm. Looking like a reset as well from Storm. Oh, no.
Oh.
Cancelled recall.
Okay.
Just going to push it and they figured that they're back. Looking like going for another gate. Oh, the counter strike from Jack, stopping that. Oh, and the little taunt.
Oh, Apathy is feeling it. He knows the team is ahead. Volleybedge had to use flash and misses because of his counter strike. Cancels every on-hit effect. And obviously, Volleybear's Q isn't on hit, so doesn't go through with the stun. And
Sandra looking for a roam up as well, not getting much out of it, heading back again.
yeah, and
Big wave built up for Dr. Apathy though. Just going to freely farm. Oh, Joel going in, getting good damage off onto him actually. Going for the counter attack. Oh, and also chunking really nicely there.
so yeah, and Shen with the grasp on the Undying. Early game, his laning phase is a bit stronger than Jack's, obviously with his taunt and Vorpal Blades. Very strong early game trading against the Conqueror of Jack's. And ooh, gets if he cancelled that, that could have been a
Video
kill.
looking top though. Possibly my game. He does have flash available.
Oh my goodness. the
Looking
Phoenix
like
stance.
He's reading it a little bit, but ends up busting the flash out. Harry's still going for it, and Doc picking up the kill, but YCK does end up losing his life for it as well.
Ooh, I don't think that's worth it for Monash Storm because look at the wave pushing in for Jax. You know, Shin doesn't lose
he
anything.
Miss a little bit, but
Yeah.
he can hold. He looks like he can get a freeze off. Elusive going on to the Sandra here. Nice little chunks of damage. Oh, going for the first dragon here already from Zaun.
Yeah, so such a
Picking up free dragon.
such a fast-paced game already.
Ocean Dragon really good for early laning phase as well.
Yeah, exactly. And we've got,
helping them survive.
we've got 4 kills. We've got a dragon already taken.
Oh, within 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes, and so much has happened already. So much skirmishing. So, but yeah, again, we can't ignore the fact that there were 2 solo kills in the bot and in the mid lane. So, Storm is still sitting happy. They've already got a 1.7k gold lead, and it's been 5 minutes. So, even though they get the dragon, the first dragon doesn't really mean anything, unless you can stack it to 4 as soon as possible, right?
So now they're going for good map control already. They knew that YCK had that top, so hence the dragon call. From there, it's looking like we can't see which dragon's next, but top lane, going for the taunt, just barely clips it. Looking like an all-in from both of them.
Oh, this might be scary for Shen.
This is going to be really close, actually.
Oh, never mind.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the empowered Qs would have killed him there if he didn't back off, so it was a good call from him. Oh, possibly might have rotation here. No, Sandra's not going in for it.
So yeah, Jax.
Shen's in a great spot here, actually.
Yeah, Shen is in a
really good freeze going off.
fantastic spot because he gets a freeze off. He's full HP. He can do whatever he wants. He decides to back just to hold that wave there, and Jax has to run all the way from base. He can't get by as well. Has to settle for, just HP regeneration, and whereas Shen is happy sitting on another Ruby Crystal with a Ninja Tabai. So this lane,
Fishbone getting a good hook in, Black Shield coming in afterwards, so the passive doesn't proc, but that bomb from Tristana are going to chunk Ash.
My goodness, and yeah, this bot lane looks tough. Tristana already has a boots and a pickaxe versus a Doran's blade and a cull from Ash, so very tough times. So back to top lane, good trade here. Yep. So yeah, Shen needs to abuse that power. Oh, this could be
going in deep. Volibear managed to pick up the ground. Not going to be punished for that.
Yeah, so good positioning from the Volibear there because they had a hard pushing wave bot lane and could have been a dive from YCK, but Volibear is there to cover.
Joel going back onto Doc, looking like they're having the same trade before, but
oh my goodness.
Empowered Q's coming in from Joel, and looking like they're both coming out relatively same amount of health percentage.
Yeah, lots of
mid lane,
balling.
just vibing after the first kill from Elusive, sitting around relatively the same amount of CS.
So yeah, lots of brawling in the top lane and probably just filling each other out, seeing what the matchup's like, and it's pretty even these days right now.
Going for the Herald as well. Volibear may get there in time, but it's looking like they have no idea that he's on it, so it'll be a free Herald.
Yeah, so free Herald from Volibear. Despite the fact that the top lane is so evenly matched, I think YCK probably read the fact that Volibear was bot clearing, so he takes a free Herald. Ooh, we've been this round.
Ram coming in from Fishbun, not going to get much out of it, but Alessandro sitting on no mana under tower half.
Barrow!
Coming in. Oh, Volibear collapsing, the stun coming through. Oh, stun was cancelled by the by Fishbun's Q. Looking like they will pick up a kill onto the Alessandra and a follow-up kill onto Volley as well.
Oh, that is so unlucky from Zaun. Oh, that was such a good arrow, but
unfortunately, Fishbun and Elusive playing that really well.
Fishbun, right place, right time. A bit of trade at top lane, but I don't think it's going to matter. But yeah, Fishbun, perfect timing. Knows that his bot lane, they pushed in the wave of bot, so he has a roam timing. Goes mid and covers that play off. Even though you can't predict an arrow from mid, but what a play. And all of a sudden...
I think, if Fishbun wasn't there, it would have been a free kill on
Yeah,
Elusive,
exactly.
But Alessandra, unfortunately, was out of mana, so it was a bit of a...
Yeah, that is true. So
maybe a desperation play, I don't know, but yeah, it looked good, and then they turned it around.
Yeah, it looked very good. So FK Hoya going back to the very early phase at level 4 where he flash queued a counter-striking Jax, and now he dies for a gank. He's down 10 CS, he's died once.
Zaun will take a massive chunk from Elusive's W, ulting him, Shen ult coming through, and a flash bust out from Elusive, getting out of there safely, but with a flash down. So, we could look for a gank mid then for the next 5 minutes. Otherwise, it's looking like Udyr, looking like they're setting up for Dragons up in a couple of seconds. Udyr still has Herald, so they can push in a wave to get some map pressure on.
Yeah.
Bot lane pushing in and looking like they will rotate. Yep, they're rotating Dragon now.
So
they're aware that they can get Dragon here.
Yep.
Elusive's in a better position than Greedy to get Fire in mid lane.
Exactly, and bot lane being so strong, being so ahead, they can take this Dragons for free. There's no way Ashe can walk up to a Nautilus Tristana at this point of time.
It's looking like they're giving it.
Yeah, exactly.
YCK is just doing it by himself.
Yeah, I don't see them contesting it. That's a free dragon, and YCK just jungling really smartly, just playing around the strong side of the map, taking as much advantage as possible. And talking about strong side, every lane from Storm is actually winning by CS, so it's really worrying right now. And big hook!
Oh, big hook coming in. Flash out from Ashe.
Ooh, TP.
TP's coming in.
Double
No,
TP!
response TP from Silas. Look at full fights coming out. Silas managed to push him back. They unfortunately couldn't pick anything up. They are really low. Oh, Silas pick coming here. He doesn't have flash. Ashe are missing, but it's looking like he might die here, but without a big fight. Oh my gosh. He's going down as well from the flash from Volibear. TP coming in from Doc. TP from Shen as well. How did... Oh, Ignite probably got him.
Yeah, Ignite.
Doc coming in. Oh, the Shen taunt. Stopping him from collapsing onto down below.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, this is a big fight.
He's in trouble.
Like just trying to disengage here. Sounds like ulting Harry, or YCK. Harry going down.
Yeah, and that's the power of this.
Huge.
That's the power of this team comp. If you mess up once, they're gonna chase you down with all the CC. I talked about the Freljord comp. What they do is they slow you down, they stun you over and over, and if you mess up that first engage, they will chase you down, and that's what they did. Exactly what they did. And that was a 5-man bot lane TP at 12 minutes, and that's exactly what you see in all levels of the game right now. And wow, what a fight! What an explosive fight from both sides. But
Sandra Ashe from Body picking up a kill there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Fishbun did pick up one of the kills there for...
Oh no! Oh no! He's a ward!
To the back.
Oh!
Unfortunately, doesn't dodge binding. That's okay, but does stop the recall.
Yeah.
Pushing in another wave. Herald being spawned at second tier tower from YTK. Look, probably seems like it was timing out, so he's just placing it down, try and get something from it.
Yes, it was a pretty early Herald, so might as well get the plate gold if you can.
Look like possibly a 3-man fight here.
Oh!
Coming in onto Volibear.
Interesting.
Black Shield binding onto Fishbun, Herald charge, and it's looking like that's the end of that. We do have Elusive down bot as well.
Yeah, so Nautilus obviously very tanky with the Aftershock. Ashe can't do much damage against him early game, especially being behind, so...
YCK possibly...
Oh, he's stunned. Chain CC!
Another one after another. The Sandra also responding. Shen ulti coming through. It's looking like they will all be chasing him here. Surely he doesn't get out. Yep, ulti coming out from Greedy Cap. Kill being given to Greedy.
It keeps going though. Shen's here, bot lane.
Oh, barely misses the taunt. Tristana jumping out. But they're still going to chase them down.
Lissandra's here.
Lissandra's coming in.
Doesn't have ulti though.
One slow in. Black Shield stopping the Tristana ult, and look like they're picking up a kill onto Fishbun here as well.
Oh, they
unfortunately, the stopwatch does it stop the bomb? The passive got so
my
but he did respond with the Tristana bomb onto down below, picking up a kill there. But they're looking like they might be able to easily push out this tower here.
Wow.
Looking like Ashe is backing off. Shen is just going to stay, and meanwhile, Doc just in the top lane pushing through.
Yeah, we had a fight in the jungle here. Volibear's in trouble. Just have a look. He doesn't have much left. Elusive. He doesn't have anything in the tank. Can't finish off the Volibear.
Look like just an that
Oh
W
my
chunking
goodness.
Greedy cat out.
But yeah, that's twice already. We've had a party in the bot lane, and both times we've said this before. This team comp loves to team fight, and they will mess you up if you screw up once. So that's happened twice in a row. But you can't ignore the fact that Jax is up by what? How much?
Almost
60
flank horizon
CS.
him at that point.
60 CS lead probably. Silas is up 15 CS and is 2-1-2. Jungle is up by 10 CS. Doesn't mean much, but anyway. So the solo lanes right now are very far ahead. So it's a bit of a red flag here if you're Zaun.
The kills that Zaun had picked up have helped them, but they still really need to push on that lead. What
Yeah.
they're doing is really good, getting chance to see. Looking like they're going into Greedy Cat here. Fish Bun getting the
Oh,
push in.
cancelled. Oh,
Oh, the passive went through just after.
Yeah, let's not fight if we don't have to.
yeah, and
Started getting a free tower. Looking like Dragon spawning up soon.
yeah. So Dragon again. This is the big team fights. Third Dragon. This is the start of the soul stacking. Both teams want to do that. Both teams are good in the late game. So
Cloud Dragon is really good for Zaun with their lockdown ultis as
exactly.
well. It's decent, I guess, on some champions for Storm. Unfortunately, not Udio.
No.
It doesn't really affect him, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
exactly.
But yeah, like more Ashe ults, more Lissandra ults, more Shen ults, it's going to be huge.
Yep, exactly. So Storm looking to
pushing
take.
in mid lane.
Oh gosh.
This one is getting out. Getting split push from Jax.
Jax already has a Blade of Ruin King very early,
There's
so
not much Shen can do from here, but just stop
Yeah.
pushing.
so they need to make these team fights work ASAP before Jax becomes unstoppable in this late game, and he's already halfway there. He's got Blade. He's already building his shield. Shane.
Shen ult is just up, looking like the Zaun is going for the dragon though.
So they're gonna split it up actually.
Looking
So
like they're giving it. Storm is just going to take second held here.
and I don't mind this. Yeah, they Spawn for Stelman's already experienced the team fight power of Zaun, so they're like, nah, let's screw it. We just play the split map.
Ash Arrow.
It hits Nautilus. He's stunned on the map. That
nothing out from
nah,
there.
he's too far away. And he's sorry, but the Merc Trace was a really smart buy. So tenacity.
Going into L. Triss jumping in as well. Doesn't look like he has W yet, but
Oh my
Flash
goodness!
Coming in from Volleybag, going onto the Tristana, but they're split up a little bit. Going onto Doc, locking him down. Takes him down, but Silas picks up a kill onto Jarrell.
Oh.
Picking up another kill onto the Ashe, and it's looking like a very split fight here. Down below, trying to do what he can, but unfortunately can't get anything. Flash coming in from Fish Bun and locking down Greedy Cat. 4 for 1.
4 for
That
1.
is huge from Storm, and look like they will easily pick up mid, and they do have held as well to drop.
Yep, and this could be 2 towers in one go for Storm, and they don't elect to put this Herald,
Doesn't
but
look
anyway.
like they're doing it. No,
Yeah.
Harry's just going back into the jungle, farm it up.
So yeah, we can see here that Storm is happy to take these skirmish fights, not the organized 5v5s that Storm wants, where they're not caught out altogether one by one. Skirmishing is what Udia loves to do, what Silas loves to do. If they get you out of position, they will kill you, and LCL on the Ashe is helpless against the Silas there, having to go down 1v1 there in the side. And once the carries are down, then they don't have much damage left. They have a lot of CC, but they don't have much damage outside of the Ashe and the Lissandra. So once they go down, it's lights out, and easy win team fight for Storm, and 4 for 0. 4 for 1.
They
4 for 1.
Pick up dog, but
That's
yeah,
true.
it's still
That's true.
huge.
4 for 1, yeah.
Picking up their gold lead and also having a level lead across some of the lanes.
Oh.
Level up on jungles and mid as well. Or, well, was ADC, but Tristan is still ahead in levels.
Yeah, and I'm still worried about the top lane. Shen still hasn't completed his first item. He's done the split of the Sunfire Aegis, going in with the Brambles just to get that healing reduction on the Conqueror, but it's delayed him so much, especially constantly tipping bot. Jax has free farmed this whole time, so I really can't see a way Shen can out-tank
Just run,
this
just
Jax.
Going for the ward.
Oh, that was
Hook doesn't connect.
That would have been a pretty greedy hook, but anyway.
Not much he could have done from there. With the black shield still active.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, item count, Tristan has 2 items already. Oh my goodness, Kraken Slayer and PD is so strong. We already have a locket built on Nautilus. We have the lockdown. Oh my god.
Grey Hook, Flash needs to be busted by Ashe, and looking like possible.
Ooh.
Oh, and the turn ulti, but nothing out from it. Oh, wait, the Sun's in the back line. Morgana Flash ulting. Managed to get the Sun, and in the top lane as well, 2 onto Elusive.
Oh, Elusive can do this.
Elusive picking up a kill onto Joel and just leaving the Volibear by himself, but he doesn't have the damage.
Elusive can do this. Elusive can do this.
Oh, he's grinning for it. He's gone in, getting the heal from the W. Split fights happening everywhere.
Oh, he still has more passives.
Harry coming in for the backup and picking up the kill onto the player.
Oh my goodness, and yeah, that's yeah. So
3-for-1 in those two fights there. So 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. And
Yep.
then picking up 2 from Zaun.
Yep.
Not Zaun, sorry, from Storm.
yeah, and as we've highlighted in champion pick phase, this Storm team loves to 1-3-1, and if you play into it, into a split fight, you don't have the damage, you don't have the tankiness to get through Salas and Jax right now. It's really hard. Even the 1v2, Salas is so strong in the 1v2 situation because of his ability to keep sustaining. And if you don't have constant DPS raining on them with grievous wounds,
Looking like Harry or YCK forgetting about the Herald again, just spawning it in the middle of the jungle.
yeah,
Gotta slowly walk its way through top lane.
yeah, and unfortunately couldn't time it with the dragon. Although dragon is spawning in a minute, so not too bad. Oh, but goodness. That's a Salas ulti.
Coming in for Lissandra. Lissandra getting the ulti off. Unfortunately, doesn't have any other escape here and will be going down.
Huge pick. Huge pick with
This one
dragon.
looking like the carry here with 4 of the kills. Just backing off, grabbing the red. But from here, the Hill's still pushing in top slowly by itself.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, they've just gone complete control of the red side, and that's
Looking like Storm's going for the Baron call.
free Baron. You can't contest this, especially with Lissandra down. You don't have enough damage to contest this, and Jax and Udyr are very good
Yeah.
at killing Baron.
Could go for a possible steal, but looking like they're just going for it. They're just giving it. They're going to try and get the 3rd dragon off for their side. Get them one step closer to Soul. Give them more peak potential as well. Dragon up in another 10 seconds. Storm might be able to rotate down quick enough actually, so this might be risky for Zaun.
This is scary as well because Zaun doesn't have
Cage is running it down.
Zaun doesn't have much damage to, and I don't think they
And
can
look like
take
they're giving it up,
They
yeah.
can't take it.
Unfortunately,
Oh
gonna have to
no.
go for- Yep, Storm's gonna have to. Storm's picking up Dragon as well along with that.
Yeah, it's
Look like Herald did charge in the top lane. Don't see a second tier tower there anymore.
exactly.
3 dragon and a reset from 3 of them. That's a huge gold lead that they have. 10k gold lead.
Disgusting.
21 minutes,
It's
that's
absolutely
huge.
disgusting. It starts from the very first bit of action where Storm got those 2 solo kills in the bot and mid lane, and from then on, like even though Zaun was able to get some 2 really nice team fights bot lane, they gave up so much in the solo lanes. They just kept free farming, and all of a sudden they're unstoppable. And even though there was so much attention bot lane, Sojin, he's sitting pretty on 190 CS. He hasn't dropped the beat. He's still got 2.5 items complete. He's way ahead of Ashe because of the global gold and the free farm. So even 80 carries right now, Ashe is suffering. And obviously it's really hard to play Ashe into Salas, into Nautilus, into Udyr. So much stuff to have to dodge and weave your way through. So it's really tough. And Ashe in this team comp is the only damage dealer really. So it's so important for LCL to stay alive, but it's so hard to do so.
Looking like they're opting for the 1-3-1 Baron push, possibly trying for a dock here, but just backing off from Hoya.
Ooh, careful. Oh, fakes
Doesn't
it.
take the E, but it will be. Ooh.
He comes to
A
see.
lot of lockup, well, dodging the Ashe ult with Lissandra ult and getting out of that with a little bit of scratches,
Oh,
but
no.
good. Look like they're trying to stop this push mid, but they're just slowly backing off and poking them down.
Yeah, and they've
Not much they can do here. They've wasted, or not wasted, they've used 3 of their ultis just to stop the push. Looking like they're getting a pick off onto Elusive here. But
so
the rest
slippery.
of his team picking him up, and Rob possibly going down. No,
No.
flash out from Harry as well though. But here's the problem you were mentioning before. Whilst all that was happening here, Doc was just free pushing bot with the Baron buff and easily.
Oh,
got the
big
tower.
hook! That's a free tower, I think.
Tower will be going down yet. The Tristana bomb's still on it.
Yeah, it should.
Pops and open inhib.
Oh my
Going
goodness,
in.
Elusive!
Oh, the heal coming out, the Shen ulti, and looking like Elusive's going down for that, but not before
Tristana.
Tristana picking up another kill. Tristana picking up a kill onto Greasy Cat, going for the Hoya as well. The bomb's
beautiful.
gonna proc, and it's just they don't have any damage with the remaining 2 Morgana and Shen. Morgana going down to Tristana. Just an absolutely devastating play from Sojin
My
there.
goodness, yeah, and Sojin played that extremely well. Buster shot it away, the volley bear with the bomb on his head, gets the kill, jumps away, and is able to cleanse from the CC, and more lockup on Shen, but he's able to flash
Joel
away.
trying to stall as much as he can. Ashe is up in 4 seconds, but it's looking like it might open Nexus. They might be going for the end. Joel going for last ditch effort. Ashe ult coming in. Jax flashed out from the Counter Strike, but it's looking like they're just going for the end here, and
Yes.
they pick up game 1. Game
Yeah.
1 going towards Storm. They played that so well. Massive gold lead in the end, 13k just about.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, we highlighted the problems of this comp from Zaun. There's not much damage from this team, and they have a lot of tankiness. They have a lot of team fight synergies, but they don't have the damage to back it up. And if they fall behind early game, it's really hard to catch up, especially this insane scaling from Justana, from Salis, also Jax. And they sort of got outscaled because of the solo lanes. And then obviously Sojin played that extremely well, kept farming, kept being patient. And Storm takes game 1 pretty comfortably, I would say.
Okay, looking like the stream is messing up a little bit at the moment, but we'll get that fixed up. We'll be having a 10-minute break, probably from both players. But for now, we'll see you then. Mine's working.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work.
It's not how much time you have. It's how you use it.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We're getting ready for game 2 and we've managed to get desktop audio finally working. It turns out the lead client on the sound system was just turned all the way down. We're not technicians, so we managed to get it working though. So we've got sound for this game now.
Yeah.
Join the commentating. Oh, you can join for this, but I think for drafting.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Maybe?
just for
Yeah.
driving. Yeah, just for driving.
Jump in for the hell
We
of
won't
it.
want to. But yeah. We are still learning. It's been a while since we streamed these sorts of things. Whoops.
This is the mic here, yeah.
And, we might have some special guests here. Introduce yourselves. How's game on?
Hello.
He's gonna pick you up from here. Yeah. But yeah, how introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Sojourn from Team Storm.
Oh, so Surgeon. So we've got some questions. How's that 5-man, 10-man fight at 10 minutes? How's that?
When was this?
5v5.
It was like
Everyone's
5-5.
down.
Oh,
How'd you find that?
That was a lot of
I
fun.
failed my flash. That's why I died, yeah.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
But okay, walk us through First Blood, because unfortunately we were having stream
yeah, we
problems
missed
at the time and we missed it. Can you explain what happened there?
Oh, yeah, wait. I remember. Morgana just walked up. Yeah.
I see.
And
And what, level 1? And,
Yeah, level 1.
Fishbone just hit them in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know
Easy First Blood.
don't know if you could have heard it, but he did say, "How did that hit?" I could hear it.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb. But they didn't respect it all. It's
yeah.
okay.
We've all complained about Nautilus hooks. It always hits when it doesn't want to hit. So
The hitbox is a little...
it's a bit crazy. Yes.
Hitbox at mid lane turret at the end of the game.
I saw that too. Yeah.
We also have Elusive or David from Storm here joining us.
True.
Can I join for the game? Actually, no, I'm bad at commentating. I like.
So I think.
We're just waiting for the program to start off.
Okay, so we do have a couple of substitutions. We have Arcade Retro in for Elusive, and we have Ava in for Surgeon. So 2 subs here for Monash Storm, mid and ADC, so the big carries swapping in. Lots of experience from both of these. Obviously, Arcade Retro, or you guys might know him as Hayden. He's played in a lot of E-Leagues in the past. He's played with me and Andre here. And we've been proud winners of the last E-League last year, so hell yeah.
Looking like we're just about to get into program here. Everything's already up.
So how was your first E-League experience this semester?
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy?
Well, hopefully next semester we'll get out earlier. We'll get more players in, more teams players. Swap up the rules a little bit, so allow more teams to join. But from there, yeah, it should be a lot better next semester. Looking like we're getting into the first round of bans. On team 1 here, ban should be pretty good yet again. Respect ban for YCK.
Yep. And we'll see if Zaun, because Zaun in the first game, they drafted a very off-meta comp. They went for their own style with a lot of CC but pretty low damage, so they tried to really make team fights work with their insane CC, but obviously they got outscaled, they got outdamaged, and couldn't compete against the Jax and the Salas.
Also gave Silas a lot of good ults.
Exactly. A lot of good ultis.
And even ended off by giving me Shen ult.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Set ban again.
Wait,
So
he plays set.
Top laner.
The top lane again, yeah.
Did he play set?
Oh, he banned it the first time.
Seraphine.
Interesting ban.
So this is actually Arcade Retro's specialty. He spammed Seraphine when she was popular in the mid lane a lot.
With the support build.
Yep. So even though it's been nerfed, she's still an obnoxious mid laner. So get that out of the board. Her team fighting is really strong in mid lane. She has the wave clear. She has good poke. Really hard to shut down and just go into late game.
Really bad. Yeah, from Storm against their jungle yet again.
Yep. So if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Same bans from Storm so far. You probably expect. What was the last ban from last game? I can't remember. I think it was another one tricky sort of thing.
From Zaun, I think it was
Kaiser, that's right.
But I
Yes.
was against Sojourn.
Yes.
It might be
Tristana. Okay. So they might be forcing Storm to try out another 80 carry. There's obviously the Kaiser, the Jinx, the Varus, the top 3 right there. Yeah, also Senna's available too, so they could run Senna time Gench. You never know. So lots of options. But obviously Tristana is that insane flex pick in mid and AD carry. Can
Bottom's
scale.
red. Does that mean it's muted?
Pretty sure it's not needed.
Oh, and a Shanbag.
Oh, it's not.
Red means recording.
And Shenbang.
Oh, true.
Alright, so Zaun first pick, so lots of options again. Kai'Sa, so yeah. So the other remaining S plus tier AD carry taken off from the board for Zaun. So good start here. A lot more meta start from Zaun instead of the Volibear Ash opener that they did last game. So Storm can pick the Udyr again maybe. If YCK likes to play the metas, he likes the Grumble or Morganas. Obviously the jungle has changed quite a bit since the MSI patch.
I think he's gonna pick Morgana.
Lucian
Flex pick can be played mid mostly, but also ADC. B.
can also be top as well as a counter pick.
Yeah, but
So lots of options from Lucian.
Makes sense.
But obviously we know Lucian has his oppressive early game and Lucian Braum.
Lucian Braum, okay.
The
so
classic.
bot lane
They're
coming up
classic.
From Storm. See what Zaun has in response.
So it's really interesting to show your bot lane really early on.
Yeah.
Not reserving any of your counter picks for that bot lane. But obviously Lucian is a flex pick, so we can't really sit that in stone. But Lucian Braum is such a staple bot lane when they first released, so you'd expect that combo to hold firm. And obviously Lucian is a good pick into Kai'Sa, or has been in the past, but
Taric coming out. That's
Taric!
Wait, why would you pick Taric?
Taric?
I mean, there's synergy. Kai'Sa does bot lane with Toragor.
That is true.
Both very aggressive bot lanes. If Braum manages to get the stun up with Lucian, there's not much you can do from there. You lose half your health bar if he manages to proc.
Interesting support picks. Because these two support picks are sort of like deflectors, where they sort of deflect the aggression, whereas starting the aggression, like Alistar,
being
Horel.
picked again for Zaun.
Okay, so they do like the Volibear and probably be jungle again. We'll see. But yeah, so again, good team fighting, good dive setup for Kai'Sa. We'll see what Storm rounds up here. They probably will just round out the jungle pick here and Evelyn. So it's YCK's specialty. YCK's specialty, Evelyn, and he has stomped through solo queue with his pick. He played last year. He played for Monash in the uni games, and every time he played Evelyn, Monash won a game. So this is his revered pick, and we'll see what he can do. Very exciting times for YCK here. So. Second phase bans with Galio again. Jax.
Jackson, Respect Ban coming out from Zaun, looking like they may just end up banning out Doc for the main of the game.
Yeah, probably
Possibly the
Trinity.
Trinity ban as
Exactly.
well, yeah.
I'd expect Trinity.
Okay, Respect Ban coming out from Storm with Alessandra. She did get some really good picks off last game.
Yeah. So with Lucian, with Evelyn, this might even just set up just for a Lucian Evelyn mid jungle.
Mid,
Yeah. Since Lucian just does so well with Evelyn, you mix up the AD AP, and you have such good mid pro with Lucian to allow Evelyn to safely farm up in the jungle, get level 6, get the Invis passive, and just do stuff around the map.
Trinity ban coming out yet again. So Doc, main champion will be Kale, which is interesting.
Which would be interesting.
Because you got really good, strong early mid pressure from Evelyn and Lucian, and then if Storm decides to pick up Kale, that'll be late game insurance from them.
Yeah, exactly.
What's this team?
Scion! Okay, so very standard. Very standard. Can't really go wrong with Scion. You know, he scales infinitely.
He's a disgusting champion.
He's a very good top laner. You can't go wrong with him. It's hard to counterpick against him because he's going to scale anyway. And
Silas coming out from
Silas.
Zaun this time. Possibly. We'll see.
So we'll see. Silas obviously can be put inside lane late game against Scion. And has good kill pressure on the Zaun because Zaun doesn't really do much damage and Silas can constantly sustain.
Silas being locked in
there
from
we go.
Zaun. Okay.
So they have a top lane, possibly, to counterpick against Zaun. These days you generally see, I don't know, maybe Nas. You could even go a little bit more spicy. Maybe the Camilles, the Fioras.
Fighters against
Yeah,
Silas.
yeah.
Devastating.
What are they picking?
Victor, so maybe it is
coming
Silas top. Okay.
A little heavy on the AP coming out from
Very heavy. Very heavy.
Kai'Sa mixed damage from her, but like maybe enough AD damage. Solid AP assassin from Storm. See what their pick is. Could be an ADC or a mid laner here, depending on what they feel like doing. They want early pressure onto the Victor.
Wow!
From Hayden.
Wow!
Hayden special coming out.
Arcade Retro with the special. He loves the Kassadin. So we have Kassadin, Evelyn.
Kassadin is a huge pick into both Silas and Victor. He's just going to be chilling for all of laning phase up until 16 and then absolutely dominate the rest of the game when it gets to that point.
Alright, so we'll just switch over client.
Okay, looking like they're already going through
Wow.
with it.
So
over.
there
we go.
This draft is a lot more spicy than last game. You know, Storm last game picked very standard, very meta. All the meta picks came through, but this time we got some personal flair with the Evelyn, with the Kassadin, and some Lucian Braum as well. So very exciting. Going to be very explosive from both teams. Obviously, Kassadin and Evelyn, not the strongest early game. They want to farm up for levels. Evelyn wants to get that level 6 to get that one-shot potential late game or mid-game, whereas Kassadin wants to get that level 16 insurance and just pop off. And obviously there's so much AP on the side of Zaun that Kassadin actually does really well against them, so we'll see how it plays out. But the one thing I am a little bit concerned about is that Zaun has drafted very tanky, very beefy champions that can survive the assassinations that can come out from Evelyn and Kassadin, so we'll see how they can deal with it and how they manipulate team fights. All right.
Just going through the draft here, same picks. Top, so yeah, Silas top, Victor mid.
So as a jungle main yourself, if you're Evelyn's shoes, how would you feel with a Kassadin and a Scion? Sort of weak side, top side on the map.
I mean, you wouldn't really be able to do much top lane Scion.
Yeah.
Silas, like ganking a Silas with a Scion is somewhat okay.
Yeah.
If Scion has greater screen, it'll be free.
Yeah.
But you want to more focus down on the bot lane, try and get them ahead.
Yeah.
Try and get control of the enemy jungle, which YCK is really good with doing. He can track where his opponent is and try take whatever he can. Farm up, get a massive level lead. They did bring up catch up EXP though, so it does.
That is true.
It does sort of dampen his ability to get ahead level-wise. But from there, he can still get a massive gold lead, get what he can, get some really good picks off. And yeah, Zaun's just going to have to be really careful rotating. Otherwise, Harry can just be lurking in the corners, ready to pop any of them.
Very true, very true. So yeah, lots of focus from Storm in bot lane, and whereas more topside focused from Zaun, so a bit more balance in this game.
Looking like Zaun's going to have to try and get really early map pressure, try and get those dragons, control, get some early towers, pick up the barons, push it down before Arcade Retro will be able to absolutely roll all over them.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there's going to be a lot of onus on down below on this Taric. You have two big assassins on Evelyn and Kassadin late game. So if he can time his ultimates really well, he can nullify these two picks immediately. So lots of responsibility for down below, and you don't see a lot of Tarics these days. So very interesting to see.
It's going to aim to get some really good stuns off, try and avoid the burst damage coming up from Evelyn and Kassadin. I think if he sees a charm onto LCL or any of his squishies, or like the mid laner or top laner, just pop that ulti. I think it would just be more worth it just to save them than to possibly lose them anyway.
Yeah.
And at that point, you know where Evelyn is lurking.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, it is such a huge ulti to use just for backing the Evelyn away.
That is true.
Otherwise, timing-wise, can be absolutely perfect. Stop the Evelyn execute from her ultimate, stop casting damage, and from there, just turn the tides of the fight.
Yep, exactly. So I think, looking at just these two comps, like, I think like Storm's really low range composition could be abused by Greedy Cat because he is by far the longest range in his team, and if Storm clump up too much, then Victor's Storm can do a lot of damage in his team fights. So Greedy Cat, I think, has a lot of onus in this game to carry these fights. And obviously his damage doesn't get blocked by Braum shield, so again, more power to Victor here.
Yeah. Victor's going to have to focus a lot on just trying to make sure he knows where Evelyn is, roughly.
Yep, exactly.
Otherwise, from there, compared to, say, Bansh's Veil to nullify the damage a little bit, stop the charm damage going through, or even just the Zonya's just to stop the whole burst combo as well.
Yep.
Because from there, Evelyn jumps in. If you Zonya's, there's not much you can do but ulti just to get out.
Yeah.
And she loses a lot of her damage from that point on.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, it is one of ICK's pocket picks or comfort picks for him. So, might have something up his sleeve that can counter all of that.
Yeah, and he has shown insane skill on this Evelyn. He just shows a lot of knowledge around his pick, so it's pretty scary to see him on this pick. What the fuck, man? Let's ban it.
Alright, jumping into the game here. Hopefully the sound is all working this time.
Alright, and we're jumping into game. I'm pretty excited. Again, to recap, Storm did take game 1 pretty nicely. And we'll see if Zaun can bounce back in game 2 and even up the score. Alright.
Okay, yep, looking like the sound's going through. That's all good. Alright, looking like a standard 5-point coming out from Zaun here. Eva coming out a little late out of the gates. Doesn't look like we're going to be watching over the blue entrance, but yeah, Zaun's not looking for anything here.
Yep. So yeah, looks like Storm is very content with just 5-porting. They've done it twice in a row now, so they just don't want any shenanigans early game because they feel that they can, if they play the game right, no level 1 cheese occurs to them.
Little banter coming out from Hayden and GL.
We love the emote spam here. Pretty nice. I love the additions of emotes from Riot, so thank you very much.
one of the few good things that they've done.
Yeah.
Looking like a little bit of a greedy start from Arcade Retro, going for the Dark Seal start, not going for the sustain against Victor.
Yep, so interesting to
And
see.
also has Electrocute instead of Fleet Footwork, so you're going to be on the back foot for a majority of the game, or early game anyway.
Now we don't see Phase Rush on Evelyn very much. What do you think of that? Especially countering in with the nerfs to Phase Rush in the early game. Oh no! Oh no! Not again! Not again!
Okay, both Sun being bursted. Sun coming out from down below, missing, but Kaiser managing to get out. Unfortunately, bursting both of her summons though. Top
dear.
start from both junglers, looking like Evelyn is going for a full clear with the Krugs next. Both of them finishing blue and red at the same time on the second camp. Silas going in for a bit of damage, cancelled auto there. Silas coming out a bit less from that trade.
And now, oh my god, and Ava is just hammering away, and that was so scary because yet again, level 1 shenanigans, both bot lane, and could have gone really sour.
Formation very impressive, like that first blood would have been
You
huge.
just can't be face checking that bush against Braum. You just can't. And he's just getting hit by every Q. Light piercing by Ava's have been very on point. 3 for 3 so far, so not easy to hit early game, by the way. So
Arcade Retro taking damage as expected in a range matchup. Silas going in for good damage. Bogdan the Conqueror looking like...
Oh, nice
may
knockup.
Go from there? No. Half from both of them.
Oh.
Evelyn looking for a gank mid, actually.
Here we go. So pretty early gank, especially for a
Coming
Kassadin
in.
lane.
Greedy Cat going up, W coming up, but the charm hitting.
I don't think that's the
Not
damage
much
there.
he can do from there, just pushing the Kassadin out. Flash coming out from Locked Apathy, Jewel being impressive with that Silas pick.
Ooh, very spicy top lane again. Two games in a row. They're just brawling it out, testing each other, seeing who's mechanically better. And so far, Silas just a general matchup, good against Zaun. So you expect that to win.
He knows he can push his lead in the top lane. He can play out because Evelyn, if they were paying attention, they would have seen Evelyn had red buff, meaning she started top side.
Yeah.
Volibear already clearing his whole jungle. Oh no, he hasn't cleared Krugs yet, but Evelyn opting to give up blue buff instead and get the Skull Crab beforehand, looking like Greedy Cat is going down to try and contest, but Evelyn picks it up easily.
Yeah, and very good pathing from YCK, knowing to just skip the buff because if he doesn't, you know, if he doesn't get
Might
scuttle,
possibly lose it too,
exactly. So really smart adaptation and just abusing the fact that his bot lane is so far ahead in that early trade. So
Teleport coming out. Oh, that E hitting
Oh my
somehow.
goodness.
Just barely missing the custom.
Oh, he
And
dies!
First blood as well.
he should be
He
fine.
should be fine. Unfortunately, Zaun doesn't have enough moon speed to catch up, and from there, easy first blood for Joel.
Big solo kill
Zaun
from
does
Jarrell.
have teleport, so he can pick up the wave
Yeah.
easily, but it means no teleport.
Oh.
Volibear coming in for the gank against Diva, flashing in, getting the stun off. Stun coming through the dash, unfortunately not picking it up. Both summoners being bursted by Eva. Fishbun looking to just possibly walk it out.
Oh, he's so
He
low.
does have flash available, but hasn't used it yet. Harry here for the counter gank. Going onto the Kai'Sa, flashing in, knowing she has no summoners available. Teleport coming in from Victor.
Oh,
And YCK ends up going down.
Victor's no mana.
Victor doesn't have any mana, unfortunately. But the teleport, more of a psychological play, I guess.
Yeah.
Forces even Fishbun to back off.
Wow.
Unfortunately, not being able to pick up anything. This does give Kassadin a free, some breathing space just to farm up a little bit, get some CS where he can. Doesn't have that much of a CS deficit. And yeah, first blood being picked up. Good start from Zaun. Getting
Yeah.
First blood and a kill onto YCK. This does deny his. He does deny his fast track to level 6 a little bit.
Yep.
So and a lot of summoners busted out from both sides.
So 2 games in a row that Zaun has committed to this save the bot lane play, or gank the bot lane, and it's worked out twice in a row. 2 games out of 2. So I think they've really hammered down the point to get this bot lane ahead. But unfortunately, like I'm just looking at the CS difference from between the 80 carries, and Lucian is up 20 despite that fight.
Yeah.
And that assist on Kai'Sa just not gonna mean too
It's not
much.
gonna help them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickaxe coming out from Kai'Sa and New Quiver for Lucian.
So,
YCK farming up, looking like level 5, will be level 6 possibly on next rotation down to the bot side. He did manage to pick up both Skull Crabs, so
Yeah.
he does have that gold and EXP lead onto Volibear. Looking like they're going for an early dragon again, picking up Infernal Dragon this time.
Yep, so early dragon, they know the bot lane has to reset, so they get the free dragon. Very nice stuff from Zaun.
No response from Kassadin, can't really do much, not even level 6 yet.
Yep.
And yeah, Infernal Dragon going down.
Yeah, so good from Zaun to know that, you know, Kassadin needs level 6 or higher to be impactful in this
Kassadin
game.
going in for a little bit of poke damage and coming out on top of that trade.
Yeah, but yeah, just take advantage of Kassadin's inability to gain prior, to do damage in the early game, and get as much as possible done in the map. Even if Kassadin TP's bot there, he can't really do much because he's not level 6.
Possible collapse onto the bot lane
Oh.
here, they saw them moving up.
Oh, good tag!
Oh, both suns being poked out, Ignite going down, cancelling the heal a little bit, and a kill dropping onto Fishbun yet again, and another one, this time onto Eva.
Ooh.
2 free kills for them, nice little assist for Evelyn. And that is just unfortunate. Unfortunate positioning and rotation
It
from
stings.
LCL and down below. Is it ICL or LCL?
I'm gonna say LCL.
LCL.
that stings really bad because now Kai'Sa loses maybe 1 or 2 waves full.
Sion's ult stolen damage does go through.
Oh my
Response only from Dr. Apathy.
Oh, it's close!
Looking like it will be able to.
Oh, he flashed out!
Unfortunately, didn't
It's 1
wasn't able to
HP!
get the ult off.
He's 1
Double
HP!
coming in from Kassadin does save.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, doesn't go in for the kill. Unfortunate cancel order there. Does flash out, just save his life.
And-
So I'm living on absolutely nothing.
And we
Evelyn
just
6 here,
we just
scouting out.
Yeah, we just missed a kill on the Kai'Sa there bot lane. Evelyn was camping in that bush there, and they get another tag with the Braum, and Kai'Sa misses probably 6 waves in a row.
Yeah,
With
Kai'Sa's not having
oh
fun time
dear.
here.
And Ava is sitting so pretty. He can snowball this thing.
35 CS difference between the ADCs at this point.
It hurts. It really hurts. Because Kai'Sa, you need to get that evolved Q ASAP. We need that Noon Quiver and the Serrated Dirk. That's the standard anyway, to fast rush into it. And the longer that takes, it's really hard. And obviously, she started with the pickaxe too. She's not going to get a Noon Quiver anytime soon. So,
Yeah.
really tough spot.
What about opening up the Skull Crab from YCK? We're going to just farm in mid yet again.
So,
The
yeah.
question before about Phase Lost Evelyn, never actually got to talk about
No,
that.
that's right.
But yeah, usually Evelyns take Electrocute or Dark Harvest just for more burst potential, but Phase Rush isn't a bad option either. For most assassins, it just allows you, because you already have enough damage, you don't need that extra little bit from
Yep.
Electrocute or Dark Harvest. That's
Sure.
it's just overkill at that point.
Sure.
And it just helps you get out of sticky situations. You can just go in one shot, run away, and they can't really do much from there.
That is fair enough. So yeah, so a bit of a stalemate in this game. Waiting for probably the next dragon to spawn, and but man, all eyes on this Lucian right now because he can carry Storm. Oh my goodness, that's
Oh, so close. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get that last auto off from Hayden onto Greedy Cat.
yeah. The trade or
Didn't have to
flash,
bust
though.
Flash.
Yeah.
Greedy Cat held onto his actually, so he's available for the next fight.
Exactly. So
Fight going up in the top lane, looking like Zaun, Dog Apathy, being able to keep up now with the damage. You've got that Bramble as a
oh,
first
here we
buy.
go again.
Like Braum tanking. Okay, Lucian's taking now. The exhaust has been dropped down. Flash out from down below. Braum just sticking onto the Kai'Sa.
Oh no!
Kai'Sa flashing out. No, sorry, not Kai'Sa. Evelyn flashing out, picking up a kill onto the turret here, and Beauty Cat picking up the kill onto Fishbun as well. So 1-for-1 for the supports. Looking like YCK is just gonna walk it out. Volibear still chasing him down.
So yeah, good response from Greedy Cat to immediately TP as soon as the dive came through. Saved the fight a little bit and get the kill at the very end, but
Like they're collapsing onto
Oh, the charm
Hoya
missing.
and Greedy Cat. Teleport coming in from the Silas. Forcing Storm to back off. Hayden not being okay, Retro. Just going back to the mid lane and jumping back in onto Greedy Cat.
but Greedy Cat doesn't have ulti.
Walking around the stun.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we have a blue steel at least.
Took the blue away from YCK.
Oh boy. So yeah, I didn't mind that bot play from Monash Storm there because, you know, Lucian is so far ahead, he does so much damage, and Kai'Sa can't really live through to Evelyn. They couldn't get to her, unfortunately, because Kai'Sa was able to kill her instinct out to safety. So well played to LCL, but again, she is forced to drop more waves because of that dive, and even though it sort of works out for Victor, Kai'Sa just keeps getting under pressured. And at the very least, Lucian is able to get out with an assist, whereas Kai'Sa can't really do much. Oh my god, YCK burns the flash from Greedy Cat. Has to respect the charm coming through, and that flash is down for the next dragon fight, so YCK is licking his chops here, but Rift Herald from Hoya should be free. As
Picking up those early objectives as well. Dragon is up.
Dragon
So
is up.
Storm could go for it, but Evelyn is farming her top side as well. Looking like she's recalling back down.
Okay.
And a free held here for Zaun. Use that time fund gold into Victor, try and get him ahead. Possibly Kai'Sa to maybe bring her back in the game a little bit, but wouldn't be the best option. Looking like they're rotating down for Dragon. We do have teleport available from Dr. Apathy. Jarrell does not have his teleport, so this could end up being a 5v4, and Zaun may have to give up Dragon here.
And they have to respect the Lucian Braum because Lucian is so strong right now compared to Kai'Sa. And if they can't engage on the Lucian very well, it could be bad, and they might just have to give this dragon, although...
Maybe they're just waiting it out a little bit. Herald being spawned mid, looking like
Okay.
they're collapsing down in the mid lane as well.
Right, so a couple of plates going
Storm
to...
Evelyn behind.
Oh,
Tags
tags.
going for both of them,
Okay, I think so.
and he's able to just walk out. Lucian jumping in.
Oh
Big ulti
my
coming in, Tarek
goodness.
ulti was not there.
Oh.
Ultimate from Dog Apathy, picking up onto Green Cat and killed going towards Arcade Retro.
Great collapse from both the bot and AD from Monash Storm. They're getting 2 kills for none, and they're gonna keep going.
As well, ulted out, but unfortunately was not enough. Another kill towards Arcade Retro, that is huge. 2 early kills onto Cassin allows him to get his items earlier, be more aggressive in the side lanes, just get more CS. Get that XP, just hit 16.
Yep, and we talked about YCK's Evelyn, and all of a sudden she's 3-1-1. He's doing his thing on this champion, and getting scary for Zaun here because a snowballing Evelyn is not fun to play against. And yeah, and we're seeing a bit of different psychologies against philosophy, for these bot lane plays, where Zaun is more willing to commit these TPs for these bot lane plays, whereas Storm this game is happy to just sit back, let the game play, don't commit the TPs to bot lane, and just farm up, play for your lanes for a bit, and play for late game. So it's a clash of these two philosophies, and so far it's working for Storm. And Zaun is sitting with 20 CS up as well. Like, even though he got solo killed, level, I want to say 3 or 4, he's still, you know, at his peak right now. So he's sitting pretty, Dr. Apathy. And again, we saw his charge, really nicely done, collapsing onto the greedy cat Victor and killing him off. So Dr. Apathy showing his potential on the tanks these days, this time.
Interesting to note a Lich Bane rush coming out from YCK.
Oh, okay.
Easy burst damage. Usually see proto belts or night harvesters on Evelyn's.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna question it. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Plays more than me, more Evelyn than me anyway. So
Yeah, he is the premier Evelyn player around us, and probably of all OCE server as well.
interesting to note though, Hoya is managing to keep up CS wise with YCK. I expected YCK to just have like 20-30 CS on him at this point, but no, they're decently even. One cam difference.
Uh-oh. Talking of jungles.
Going in for a little burst damage, not much can be picked up from that. Joel just trying to push out the way, but looking like top tower's just going to drop to Eva as well.
Oh my goodness, and Hoya and YCK still fighting for the
Fight for
scuttle.
Skull Crab here. YCK does pick it up, does have ulti available to escape.
Oh my goodness!
Ult coming in from Sion, that's huge.
Oh,
Oh, the ult missing from YCK actually, just out the corner of the semicircle.
that
Yes,
is...
yeah.
Okay,
But
well,
still picking up a kill onto LCL.
here comes Hayden.
Flash coming out from down below. Greedy Cat's ultimate coming out.
Oh!
Oh, flash from Fishbum. Unfortunately, Q was blocked, but the ulti still going through. Tarek doing his best to try and keep Greedy Cat alive. Flash auto coming out, blocking the passive. Stopwatch from Fishbun. Drell trying to pick up a kill. Picks up Fishbun.
Oh.
Was that the second Tarek? No, maybe I'm just seeing things. But ulti managing to hit YCK. Unfortunately, YCK just has too
Oh
much damage.
no.
Oh.
The collapse.
Picked up one kill for losing pretty much all of them.
Yeah, and the collapse
Probably
from
barely
Storm
anyone, surviving.
is so strong, and Dr. Apathy again, another good charge, hitting the Kai'Sa in the back, and she gets insta-stunned, and
Not much you can do from there. It's like Sion's chain CC, if he manages to get a
Exactly.
fully, like a decently full charge ulti off, is just disgusting. There's
Yeah.
no window to flash out or Zonya's.
So this is
So
good.
Hoya going in.
Hoya's level 8, by the way.
3 level difference. Look, a flash coming out.
Okay.
And just leaving from there. Jarrell going back in though.
Jarrell
Going
looking
into
for the
Sion,
pool.
picks the ulti out, but just goes to the wall.
And yeah, losing that TP again. And obviously,
TP for
he
nothing,
won't
yeah.
have TP
one
for
TP
Dragon.
down
Yeah,
from Zaun, so if they try and go for possibly Dragon, Joel's going to have to walk down there, just lose some pressure in the top lane.
so yeah,
Or even just go bot, get people to go top and then...
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really showing how Storm is, like, just macro-wise, just seems to be a little bit better, a little bit faster, and
Just in the right spots at the right
exactly,
time every time.
exactly. And whereas Zaun is sort of overcommitting for plays, and even though like
Like,
they
ulti
do
coming
work
in
out,
From Joel,
it's probably just a rotation ulti. But yeah, like, oh,
missing Fish Bun here.
Fishbun, he gets
Are
hit.
you going in? Yeah. Sion there just to back up Fish Bun just escaping. Not much can be done. Joel's still playing up. Hoya and LCL.
Here comes
are a bit far.
YCK.
And Kungai Joel's going to have to go into fall here. Yeah, massive burst damage coming up from all of them. Arcade Retro
Oh dear.
Like TP coming from Gritty, having to instantly flash out and still being dropped to Eva's Lucian.
They just collapse
They
so well.
tried and they couldn't do much from there.
No,
and
don't go back in. Oh
YCK
no.
got him as well. Oh my god.
Oh, they're just
kill after kill after kill.
They're just snowballing. And I love how Storm played. They played very well to their win conditions. They played very patiently in the early game. They made forfeits on the bot lane, and oh my god, here we go. Yep. So they forfeited the bot lane plays for good reason. They needed Kassadin, Evelyn, and Zaun to get levels, get tanky, get the damage, and then they'll commit to these fights when these champions hit their spikes. And when they've hit their spikes, now it's when they push the button to go for these plays. And man, the chase potential from Braum, from Kassadin, and from Evelyn, really strong. And they're just popping off, and I really don't see a way for Zaun to stabilize because, man,
there
like...
are some big shutdowns on the board.
That is
and
true.
It's looking like Lucian has 2 complete items.
Oh,
and Kai'Sa
dear.
still doesn't have a mythic item.
Oh dear.
What about jumping in? They do have even smites used as jungle chain.
He stole it!
Steal it away.
But does it...
Drow going in onto Arcade Retro does fall to him in the end.
Eva's
Down
so
below,
strong.
Ulti coming out, but fraction too late would have been great to save.
Oh my goodness, he's just...
Drow and Eva just jumping in, cleaning up.
And it's so early, it's 20 kills, but there's still no Baron. It's been 18 minutes of domination from Storm and no Baron in sight, so they can't snowball that lead even further. But man, every fight just seems to hurt Zaun more and more. And this Lucian
Like they're
is...
just pushing it with the
Oh
whole...
man. And as you
Possible
said...
free inhibitor here, possibly a...
Yeah,
Yeah,
it will be inhibitor, yeah.
Inhibitor, yeah.
Yeah.
8 seconds for everyone to be up.
Yeah, and as you highlighted, like this Lucian, 2 items compared to Kai'Sa's 1.5, well, like 2 halves.
They're building 2 items at once.
Yeah, and it's just showing. And they're fighting it, but I don't think they're going to do much
They're
anyway.
not going to get much.
Yeah.
They're trying for something, but they're all still really healthy.
They're actually going to commit, and I don't like this.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It all just happened way too quickly.
Oh.
Fishbun's ultimate coming out, knocking up all 3 of them, and then clean up from Arcade Retro. YTK's ulti, chunking them for a good amount.
Yeah,
And it's
and
looking like they can just end from here.
I think this is going to be an end.
Chum coming out, jumping from Fishbun. Not going to pick him up, but
Not tanky enough to
they're
tank the
just pushing
tower.
down the Nexus turrets.
Can they end? Let's see. We have 10 seconds on Kai'Sa.
10 for most of
Okay.
them. They're just going to
No,
back off.
okay,
after one
yeah,
tower.
fair enough. So yeah, man. Oh my goodness, YCK!
Flashing in. Oh. Not sure what happened there. I think
Oh,
they're just charging in.
they're just egoing a little bit and
Recap, picking up a kill on
bit greedy from there,
onto
from
Dog.
Octavie. They were just trying to shove their wallets up Zaun's mouth, but a little bit greedy there. But oh wait, I didn't even notice Evelyn killed the volibear at the end. So we didn't even see that. So
Didn't
that,
see that part.
Huh.
It's just kill off.
I guess they still got him anyway. So oh my goodness, and I can't, man. If you're mentally, if you're Zaun, you are lost. You don't know. Like every fight.
3 huge shutdowns on their carries, and they're all
That is true, but
6+ kills.
man, it's so hard. It's so hard, especially to try and get through the tankiness of Zaun and Braum. It's just so hard, and
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
their like only chance here is to try and get really good picks out onto their 3 carries. But again, Storm has really good rotation, and if they tried for something like that, they might just end up with more kills than
Yep.
or more deaths than kills.
and well, YCK has 25 pages in his Magi's Soul Stealer.
Still no mythic item. Yeah,
No
but it's
mythic
looking like
item.
he's building a proto belt.
Proto
next.
belt, yeah. So,
Drow
man,
staying back.
oh
but
my god, really? This is so scary.
YCK and Fishbun ready to respond. Green card still behind. Eva
Eva doesn't care.
Just can't do much. He's just too strong.
He doesn't care.
Both of them by himself as solo double kill.
Eva is too strong right now. He's just hammered this bot lane from start to finish.
YCK looking for a flank onto Greek card, getting the slow off.
Okay.
Ultimate going through, running it out with the phase rush.
And Harry's a bit of an ego player here,
Uh,
but it doesn't
Tarot
matter.
coming in, no damage will be negated. But
Oh my
stun
god, Eva!
coming out from Eva and stun coming in, but they don't have the damage.
They
to
don't have
pick him
any
up.
damage, and this is...
And from there, it's just looking like
Yep.
it's a game.
And the minions are at the tower, they're hammering down the Nexus turrets, and that's probably GG. Once again...
Forfeit coming out from Zaun.
Oh dear. If you're a Zaun fan right now, like... That is hard to watch.
Yeah.
From start to
They
finish.
started off well with two good kills, and unfortunately their lead slipped with some good picks out from Storm.
And I think it has to start from the bot lane. Like, the bot lane from Zaun can't stop getting gapped this hard in the early phase. That's twice in a row where their AD has been down, nearly Flame Horizoned in the early game because of, even though they get these resources to TPs from their whole team, they still can't match up 2v2 laning wise, and it's something they have to fix.
First game was a lot closer ADC wise out with the Ash pick. Got some good kills and was looking like a win con for them, but unfortunately this game just fell way too behind.
Yeah.
And Lucian being Lucian with his oppressive early and mid game, just snowballed out of control.
Yeah, and maybe you consider something really snowball like Caitlyn Lux or Caitlyn Morgana, something to just really easily dominate lane with, just to give you that champion edge, because right now it's looking really rough. But yeah, anyway, that's game 2. Storm takes a very convincing 2-0 lead, so we'll be right back shortly with game 3 coming up.
Alright, and we're back. We're sitting in Pro Draft, just ready for third game between Zaun and Monash. Wait, why does it say I think that might have been an issue. It should say Storm, not Inferno. Inferno was eliminated a couple of weeks ago. But I think we'll just stick with it.
Yeah, we'll stick with it. Yes. Yeah, so as I said, waiting for Pro Draft, and just to recap. Right now, it's a 2-0 lead for Monash Storm. Game 2 was pretty disgusting from Monash Storm. They took it from level 1 and snowballed their lead all the way to the victory. And lots on Zaun to make the adjustments here.
I feel like a couple of respect bands coming out from Zaun. Possibly take that Lucian away and the Evelyn from YCK.
Yep.
Like we're going back with the original roster for Storm, with Elusive back in the mid lane and Surgeon back in the bot lane.
Yeah. So Ava is an Lucian main, so we might not see the Lucian ban, but he is still a powerful pick.
Definitely probably a Evelyn ban here.
Yeah, an Evelyn ban is definitely due. Because YCK just got so much done on the map, especially in tandem with the Braum and the Cassidon into the mid game. And obviously he's just a really good Evelyn player, and if someone's that good on a champion, you just gotta respect it sometimes. So yeah.
Still just waiting on confirmation from Monash Storm to start up the Pro Draft. Okay, yeah, so Storm on Team 1 this time. So Zaun will be able to get the last pick off. Not sure what they're going to do with that though, because they haven't really had a winning top side, or like played hard for a winning top side. They did have the early Silas lead into the Zaun last game, but unfortunately that fell short due to the bot lane just absolutely snowballing, Evelyn being able to carry from there as well.
Yep.
And Zaun was actually able to keep up with Silas as well, post 10 minutes with the Bramble Verse, and then the component for, I don't know the name of it.
Balmy Cinder?
No, the other one, the Aegis?
Aegis, yes.
Aegis.
Yes.
But
So yeah, I would like to see Zaun switch it up. Maybe not play so much for bot, but instead for their solo lanes. Don't commit too many TPs to bot lane, because you're just losing out so much solo XP and farm. And just play for top side. Maybe even bring the Ignite or something like that, just to try and switch things up, because at the moment playing for bot lane doesn't seem to be the right call for Zaun. So yeah, but they do have the last pick. They can do something spicy with that last pick. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, so obviously, like, we've seen a bit of variety from Dr. Apathy. We've seen the Scion. Can't remember what he did game 1, but
Apathy game 1 was Jax.
Jax, that's right. So he showed the split push and he showed the team fight tank. But obviously he's not going to be last pick, so there's counterplay to that. So we'll see if Jarrell mid wants to pull out something a little bit spicier. Maybe the Fioras, the Camilles, even the Jax himself. Who knows, Mordekaiser, something like that. Something to make Dr. Apathy sweat a little bit in the top lane. Yeah. Hopefully we can get into this sooner rather than later.
Right, Storm was having a bit of a discussion, but just let them know to start it up. So
Alright, well.
should get the ball rolling soon with the champion picks.
Something that's interested me, especially with the last game in context, is the rise of Braum, especially in MSI. it's very interesting to see Braum come out. We haven't seen him for a very long time. But with the engaged supports that are in the meta right now, the Alistars, the Leonas, especially the Nautilus now, people are starting to pick up this Braum pick and just to try and neutralize these aggressive bot lanes.
Speaking of supports, have you seen the item change that they're doing towards that water?
Yes, I actually really like it.
Like,
Like,
no one's ever, like, they introduced it as a concept like pre-season. I thought that's going to be a really good item. You can hold more control wards, do more warding.
oh yeah, like at its core, it was a really good item, but the criteria to grab it as a support, it was just way too hard. You had to put, I think,
2,300 gold, and it was just for you got
Just the
40
base.
ability haste at max.
Yeah.
Stack.
So like late game, it's amazing, but you had to be really late game to pick it up. But now like it sort of acts like
A stat buff.
yeah, exactly.
As well.
Yeah,
You do lose the being able to place 2 control wards, but
yeah,
being able to hold more wards just in general, and then
Just-
also just having
yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's basically like three infernal
Yeah.
trees for the support at
Yeah.
that point.
yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if junglers would start picking up as well,
That is true.
because having 2 people controlling with wards, and it's just the free stats really.
That is true, and we've seen in pro play a lot of times where if junglers can get some wards stacked up, then they will. We've seen the Sightstone jungle meta where the tanks rolled around with Sejuanis and stuff like that with the Sightstone rush. So we'll see if that returns. Obviously, it's still a late game sort of item. You can't pick it up early because you need the criteria
Well,
to
you
match
need
it.
stats
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
for
that's
it to
true.
even be useful.
That is true. But yeah, we'll see how it transforms the support meta. I think it's still going to be dominated by the engage tank supports because right now the meta is, you've got your heavy AD carry presence and jungle meta as well. So you need that tankiness in either the support or the mid lane, and usually supports are easier to be tanky. So. But then again, we've seen a lot of buffs to stuff like Cogmore and Vayne and stuff like that, Ashe. So we might even see...
ADCs out of the grave.
Yeah.
A couple of shit seasons.
Yeah,
recently.
yeah, exactly. Like ADC's been very popping, and it allows for enchanters to come up now. So we'll see how it transforms post MSI.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. Because yeah, Lulu was buffed twice in a row. Sightstone got rebuffed. So we might see stuff like Lulu, Seraphine come back maybe. Yumi got buffed as well. So it's gonna be interesting.
Sound like we are starting out
Oh,
with
right.
big bands. Yeah. Storm coming out with the first bands.
So you expect to set Galio, stuff like that.
Mundo band this
Oh,
time.
that's different. Okay.
Not sure where that one's coming out. The respect ban again for the Kindred, not allowing
Instantly
the
Echo.
Echo ban coming out against Zaun.
So they've
Personal
completely
favorite
switched it.
champion, but not sure if any of them play.
Yeah.
Kai'Sa ban against.
Oh my
the-
goodness.
It's looking like they're just like at this point. It's looking like they're just banning champions, just try and give Zaun a bit of a advantage. Let them play what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, completely different bands this time from Storm. So yeah,
No Set ban, no Tristana ban. I
no
think it was last
Tristana
time
and no
as well.
Nunu.
No Nunu, yeah.
So we might even see those picks come through for Zorn. They might just first pick 1, 2, set
Set
Nunu.
ban coming out, and a Thresh.
Ooh, so a bit of a flex with the Thresh insta-lock. And obviously, first picking it is a bit of a risk because if you just build tankies and grab like a tanky support and then Thresh is nullified, but
The
here we
Set
go.
and the Nunu.
Here we go.
Initially banned,
Set Nunu
now
straight
coming out
up.
for this third game for Zaun.
Now you're looking at 80 carries. Tristana's still on the board. Varus, Jinx, that sort of stuff. We saw the Ashe in game 1. Draven. Woo! And okay.
And before it can get banned out this
Trinamere
time. Okay.
is on the board
So an
and
interesting draft this time coming out from Storm.
lots of
Dragon
damage.
Fest bot lane, Trinamere split push damage into Trinamere into Set. Not sure how that matchup usually goes, but it doesn't sound good for Set after a while.
Yeah, so I feel like Trinamere outscales Set.
Yeah.
But early game, Set should be able to hang on pretty nicely.
Nunu, very heavy ganking champion. Doesn't farm that much. Wants to try and get
Pike,
as much
wow.
Pike.
So this draft
Interesting, yeah.
is super spicy, to say the least. We've got 2 Hook champions.
Completely, like all 6 champions picked so far haven't been played in the past 2 games.
Exactly. And
So we've got a whole new game set going
Wow.
on here.
so, yeah, the past 2 games will have no indication that a team
Teemo
ban. What is going on with this?
Okay.
Okay. Are they spelling out
Looking like
something?
a good game for vibing
No,
at this point.
they're definitely not
They're
spelling
cruising
anything.
it.
Bard
Bard
ban,
ban, okay.
Even though support's already picked, so whatever. They're just speedrunning it.
You-
Are you?
okay. And a
Warwick-
Warwick ban.
Okay.
Okay. Not sure what's happening here a little bit, but looking like they're gonna have fun with this one.
Yeah, bit of fun here. But you know, this is if there's a game for Zaun to pick up, it's this sort of game.
This one,
It is
yeah.
this sort of game.
They do have the set Nunu.
Exactly.
The Pike, can he be flexed mid? I'm not sure if that's still a thing.
I don't think so.
No.
Probably not. Probably
So
not.
Pike support. Yasuo mid
Ooh.
works well with Nunu and Set. Pike technically is a knockup, but
They're brothers.
The Yasuo versus Yone,
The sword
classic
brother.
duel in the mid lane.
Okay, we got a lot of swords in this game. We got 3 swords, lots of AD damage from both teams already. So, everyone just build armor, I guess. Ninja Tab Eyes. I mean, sorry, Steel
Diana
Tab
pick coming out.
Oh,
Not-
Diana,
not
never
gonna
mind.
See the blood fight, but
Never mind.
Diana Yasuo, bit of a skill matchup. Oh, a Zed
Oh,
mid.
could be.
So it could be a Diana. It's Diana jungle then if this Zed goes through.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. This draft is crazy to see. But oh no.
No, going for the Yone. Okay,
Okay,
so it
so-
is Diana jungle, Yone versus Yasuo. Presumably in the mid lane, unless we see another mid laner here, could be Yasuo bottom.
Could be Yasuo bottom. Yeah, exactly. So Zaun, what are you gonna do? Rengar Pike bot maybe? Is that a lane?
I think Rengar bot works if you have Ivan. Had a couple of mates do it. They surprisingly won every time usually.
1-0 and it's locked in.
Locked in.
Oh
Rengar.
my goodness. Okay. Well. Well. This game's gonna be extremely explosive. Whoever builds the most armor probably wins, but I don't think we're gonna see a lot of armor because
Supposed to be Liss apparently, not Rengar.
oh, Lissandra.
Meant to be a Lissandra pick,
Okay.
not a Rengar pick.
Lissandra. Okay. Okay.
So it could be Lissandra mid, then Yasuo bot.
Yep. Okay. Lissandra. Okay.
Otherwise, if they want the range matchup, they could put Lissandra as in the bot lane as an APC. They do get a lot of burst damage, but like sustained damage afterwards, if they use all their abilities, is non-existent. So they do have to get chain it with a Nunu gank or just burst them, run away.
Yeah, exactly. At least this time with Lissandra, there's a lot more damage to back her up with her setup. So instead of the Ashe being the main carry, you now have a Yasuo and a Set to do a lot of damage for you. So I like it a little bit more here. But man, like this, it's really hard to analyze this because you don't see these sorts of drafts in even in your solo queue game. Like it's very solo queue-esque sort of draft. So
Yeah.
very hard to analyze. It's gonna be skill matchups all around the board and see who wins lane. And whoever wins lane probably wins the game here. So all eyes on everyone, I guess. But then it could be just a jungle diff game as well.
Good. Gank heavy versus farm heavy.
Exactly.
But it's not as like with the farm heavy Diana, it's not as punishable
Yeah.
anymore with the catch up XP being a thing again.
True. True.
But Nunu may be lacking gold if he doesn't get any good ganks off. and
Yep. Yep.
Converts that into towers or objectives.
All right.
Trinimir versus Set, both comfort picks for top laners. Comfort pick coming out in jungle. Pretty sure YCK does play Diana here and there as well, so decently comfort pick or just easy pick for him as well.
Yeah, YCK just loves the AP junglers. He's also played a lot of Echo as well, on top of the Eve. So Diana fits in that wheelhouse really well. Probably can pick up the Elise.
Looking like a Lissandra mid.
Lissandra, yeah.
So Yasuo bot.
So really easy gank setup in the mid lane with Lissandra. So that's always good to see. And obviously Yone doesn't have any escapes.
He has his dash, but like it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has his third Q up, he may be able to escape. But
Yeah.
from there, post 6 can use his ultimate to escape, but like that's such a big ulti to lose as well because it's
Exactly.
really good for engaging and damage.
So yeah.
Yep. The unusual bans coming through from both sides.
Oh boy. Okay.
And so we'll be seeing Yasuo Rengar bot lane. Very damage heavy against Draven and Thresh. So
yeah. So Draven
it's gonna be
Thresh.
huge. Thresh is going to have to more focus on just peeling for the Draven.
Yep.
Might be like a W max maybe just to get the big shields.
Yeah. Could be a Guardian Thresh game,
Yeah.
sort of. So yeah. And finally, we'll see down below with the Pike. Anytime, any second now. So, I think a good thing with Zaun's bot lane is if they make one mistake, if Sojourn gets caught, or even Thresh, Thresh isn't the tankiest of supports, could be an instant death. Because obviously Pike is probably the strongest, in terms of damage, strongest support in the game. And Yasuo is Yasuo. We know how much damage he does as well, so...
Very coin flip of a champion, though,
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah, every lane is a coin flip, honestly.
Yeah. Mid can go either way. Lysandra has really good disengage against Yone. Might possibly even go Aftershock just for that tankiness as well.
Yeah.
Set up for Nunu as well. Yeah, Aftershock's just a good rune for Lysandra. Easy
Yeah.
to proc.
Yeah,
She's more sustained damage, not burst-ish.
exactly, yes.
Yeah, this is going to be one interesting game.
So hopefully these guys put on a show. Game 3 could be the final game of the series.
Yeah, Full Storm. This is what do they call it? Just game set? No. Match point. Set point?
Set
Match
point. No,
point.
it's match point.
Game point.
Series point.
One of the points.
Any point. Oh boy.
Waiting for the spectator layers per usual.
So with those watching this game, final game of competitive league before watching MSI, you won't see any of these picks at MSI, I guarantee you that, so enjoy it while it lasts. You'll be back to the good old Morgana, Rumble, Udyr in the jungle, you'll have Sion and Gnar in the top lane. It's very predictable stuff, so that's the great thing about watching E-League and these unique things is that you get to see personal flair. You get to see these pocket picks
A lot
come
more
out.
personality coming
Exactly, exactly. And obviously, there's a reason why pros play their champions, but it can get stale over time.
to the game. 150 odd champions, and they're set to play like 20 of them.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway,
Looking like, if we look at team fight wise,
teamfight wise,
if once again get a really good ulti or followed up by elusive, is just game at
oh
that
boy,
point.
yes.
Otherwise, coming in from Zaun, a good set ultimate into possibly a really good E, and then follow up by Yasuo, the time jumping in, Nunu, Snowball, maybe flash ulti just to slow them down,
Yep,
and then Pike to clean up with his ultimate.
that is true. So there is a lot of damage for the Pike as well to get those chain ultimates down. So we'll see if down below can do that. And
It will be interesting to see, because I know for this patch there is a bit of a glitch with Tryndamere's ultimate where he does die in it.
oh, okay.
So hopefully that doesn't happen, but
Hopefully, no.
I don't know how it triggers, but it is a thing.
I see. I see. Interesting.
It's just spaghetti coding. You can't do much. The client's been broken for 5 years.
Yeah.
Still broken.
Yeah. Well, no game is perfect.
Like, I feel like at this point they should just rewrite the whole client instead of trying to fix it.
Yeah.
They're just duct taping everything, and it's just more holes appearing. Build it from scratch again.
Exactly. But then I guess as LoL players, we're pretty affectionate to it. It's
No, not affectionate. We're just addicted to it.
addicted to it. We love the amount of memes that it gives us, and it gives us a good amount of highlights on Reddit as well. So it's funny to see. Obviously, it's not funny when it happens to you, but
Yeah.
man, it has brought us some nostalgic memories of the bug of clients just being weird and being frustrating. But that is it. So with the countdown down, we'll be into the client game. Game 3, starting off. And can Zaun pull it back at least one game? So Is this the sort of game that they can win?
I think Zaun may have this with the set and Nunu pick.
Okay.
They can play that out really well if they know what they're doing with those two picks. And yeah, they got decent AP damage from mid lane, sustained damage. They don't really have tanks to worry about. Trinamir's just gonna have to cut out the Trinamir.
Yep. Alrighty. So here we go. So they could even do some level 1 shenanigans. If the draft was done. Oh my god. Okay, we have all 10 going bot side. This could be fun. Oh, but Lissandra split off.
Okay,
No.
coming in. Oh, okay. Fishbone hook being cancelled by the pike hook. Big stun coming in from Joel. Looking like Storm backing off. Order coming in from Surgeon.
Greedy
Wards.
cat. Greedy cat split off. Imagine if she was there.
That was close. Only a flash being burnt by Joel, trying to get that stun off.
Oh no.
Nothing coming out from Storm.
And you can see it in your head. The flash face breaker from Gerald was great, but imagine if you had flash tomb,
A flash W from
Lissandra, and then you have a 5-man E from Pike or something like that. Like, oh, that could have been so tasty.
Yeah, Pike's side hook. It did cancel.
Okay, yeah.
It looked like it cancelled Fishbone's hook, but I
Oh,
realised after saying that doesn't sound true.
That was the combo of combos to be there. And
It was nice. Yone, or Elusive, looking like he may have a tiny lead. He did pick up the ward, but there were a couple of people around, so he might not get the XP lead.
yeah, it's not a
So
factor.
then bot side from both
Ooh!
jungles.
Bit of 6 stops.
Okay, a little bit of damage coming out from Doc. Same damage from both. Joel, just doing a bit of sit-ups, flexing on the Trinamir here. Elusive going for just CSing, not looking to push the wave.
Nice.
Okay, Doc going in, lethal tempo. Oh, another crit, 2 crits.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Fishbone, 2 hooks going in. Fishbone taking a chunk of damage. LCL also taking damage. Managed to hit the nailer, which is good. Diana, YCK looking for a full clear yet again. Nunu also going for full clear. Yep.
Yeah, I think so. And there might be some fight in the top side scuttle very soon.
Yeah.
So
Nunu clear is, I think, would be slower than Diana's.
I would
say
think so too. Yeah.
Interesting that he's going for opting for full clear instead of just camp buff, grog, buff, and then ganking either mid or top. Because I feel like he would have that on top of Diana.
Yeah.
For just power farming for the first rotation.
Now I did see in game 2, YCK skipped the buff, going straight into scuttle, so he might do that again, respecting the Nunu clear. But
I think that was more just in reaction to the fact he tried for something mid, didn't get anything, so he knew his timings would be off.
that's true.
So he's looking like going for the full clear yet again. Scuttle is spawning in another 20 seconds. And we do see Hoya in the river looking for a possible gank. Snowball starting up.
Snowball, but there is a ward there, and I think Trinamir does have spin, but let's see, it's rolling in, and he does have spin. Okay, so he'll be fine. He'll get hit by the snowball, but he'll be fine.
Diana looking really low there, but getting the camps. Might have to back off for the Scuttle. No, I take back Grumpet Smite, healing him up all the way. Looks like he's going for the Scuttle. Yep, he's looking to contest mid. We've got Elusive rotating down.
Oh.
Greedy Cat, unfortunately not in a position to rotate.
Oh,
and
no.
He might go down here, looking to bust the flash.
Oh.
Flash follow up from YCK.
He
Didn't pick him up.
Yeah, he doesn't have the charge on his E, but that's unfortunate for Nunu. He had the prior as well to get that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, hook!
So didn't have the flash out, the ignite being dropped, wind wall blocking out the damage. That's LCL looking half health, looking like if either can get a good hook off, it might end up in a kill. Flay coming out from Fishbun, Nader hitting Surgeon. Hook coming through, the stun coming through, exhaust flash forward.
Oh!
Picks up first blood just before, and Fresh picks up the kill onto LCL.
You go, battle supports.
Battle supports, hook being cancelled, looking like just down in the deeps. I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah. Big win actually for
That's
LCL
huge.
because Draven wasn't able to cash in before he died, and Yasuo gets the kill as well. So big win there for Zaun. So that's always so finally like the bot lane 2v2 going pretty nicely.
Looking like Set's going for just armor at the moment, looking like a Tabby's rush.
Yep.
Pretty smart. Nunu looking to gank mid.
Here we
Snowball
go.
coming in, but Elusive does have the Q.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately.
Lissandra no
The Q
mana.
ran out, but yeah, Lissandra's out of mana, so just going to help Lissandra push out and reset.
Yeah, fair enough.
Doc and Joel still
Ooh, Doc.
fighting it out. Doc relatively low. A little bit of a taunt coming out from Elusive from Mastery 7 Flash.
Oh, here we go.
YTK here for the response.
No man on Nunu as well.
Nunu stunned with the E.
Not enough
Doesn't
damage.
pick enough either, but we'll have to reset yet again, or look like just clears the jungle.
So yeah, and that's twice that Nunu has been found by now. Diana has to back away, and it reflects on the CS. Like, look at
And
Diana's.
counter jungling yet again.
Diana's
That's
CS
huge.
is up 15 already in 5 minutes. So that's a lot. That's 4 camps that he's done more than Nunu. That's crazy numbers. So yeah, big lead for Diana here.
Looking like she's also going for his Krugs as well, so that's 2 camps lost from Nunu.
Oh!
Nunu going bot again though. Focus the snowball onto the Dragon, looking like Fishbone flashing out. Maybe able to.
So where's Q? Oh, he's dead.
Unfortunately, dies to the threshold. Oh, down below, picking up.
He doesn't.
No,
No. In the meantime, gang top, flash from Geralt. He lives because of a really nice W. Oh man, I feel like there was a bit of a split focus there in the bot lane. If Nunu hits the thresh there, he dies instantly. But instead, he went for the Draven, and they didn't have enough damage. They just needed one more auto attack on the thresh that whole time. And if the snowball was there, that's the difference maker. But unfortunately, they split targets, and Nunu, once again, he goes down, and that's just disastrous for him. He's going to be down 20 CS to the Diana. Good win, there, but yeah, Nunu is struggling, and he needs to find a way to stabilize, and at least there is catch-up XP and gold, but even then, like, Diana is feeling really good here. Ooh, might have a cancel, and oh my goodness, good hook onto Fishbone, he's probably dead.
Got the kill pike easily getting that one.
Well,
Like this kill lane is working out for Zaun here.
so that's 2v2 kills that they've gotten. And even though they are down CS, it doesn't matter because you are Yasuo. Once you get that first item, he's chilling. And set here with the Bramble, so he's gonna stabilize this lane pretty nicely. Deny the Conqueror healing and the Q healing from Tryndamere. But yeah, Dr. Apathy is showing a lot of comfort on this Tryndamere, as we'd expect. He is a
Nunu
known.
looking like Dragon here. Early pickup yet again from Zaun.
So
A
Hoya
bit later than usual, but
yeah.
doesn't look like YTK is in a position to rotate.
Mm-hmm.
Fishbone here might be able to spot him out with awards.
Oh, here we go.
Look like he's walking in.
But he could be collapsed on by Yasuo if Yasuo
Oh, yeah,
does.
Yasuo can collapse in.
No, it
Did
doesn't.
back off, but does the Dragon reset fully?
I think
Yeah,
it
it looks like
does.
he's leading
It does,
Yeah,
yeah.
Elusive in a good position to rotate.
Ah, that
Unfortunate.
again.
Good spot out from Fishbone though. Managed to just spot out vision.
Again, another tempo reset for Nunu. Like, once he tried to do something and it got denied once again. So, man, everything he's tried to do, it's been backfired. So, at this point, you just sort of have to full clear and catch up a little bit here.
Yeah. Like he still should be able to get an easy ganks off bot lane. Both don't have flash available. Sojin is up soon. YTK just farming 2-level lead on top of the Nunu, which is huge. Elusive, Greedy Cat just dragging out a little bit. Huge wave. And it seems like YTK is actually going to take the dragon now, knowing that Nunu had to back
Yep.
off from that moment.
Should be a free dragon. Mid and bot have prior.
He
Ooh.
also going in,
What
dashing
is-
a bit too far. Windwall.
Oh my god, he
Oh
lived.
my gosh.
How did he live? Oh my
Level
god.
up coming out. Ultimate doesn't connect. YTK also there to rotate, but Greedy Cat stopping him from possibly picking up.
LCL probably lived on single digits there with that last auto from Draven, but thankfully he
Level up
lived
also helped as
and
well.
leveled up exactly
Yeah.
and dodges away from the whirling death.
Bit interesting with his first 2 dashes in. He didn't have the wind wall out, so he took a bunch of damage.
You got
Gerald,
some good.
ultimate dock in. Looking like he may have to bust his ultimate here, or is he just going to ghost out?
Oh,
Looking like he still has flash available, ulti being popped.
I think it's dead.
Might spins
he
out.
dead?
Q for the heal. Yeah. and
Wow,
out.
he's alive. And doesn't.
So two ults for Ghost and Trend ulti as well. But I think like it's somewhat even matching the top lane. Set coming out on top with a CS lead.
Yep.
That Bramble Rush being huge.
Oops. But yeah, like Tryndamere at the moment can't really do much to set because of the Bramble, and he's played his steel caps will come in, and we've seen a neutralization of that lane, but we're seeing
Once you go on to Greedy Cat, he is out of mana, so there's not much you can do here. Elusive going
oh,
in.
it hits! It hits again!
And the flash out, but unfortunately does fall to Elusive.
And every time we've panned to mid, it seems like Greedy Cat's always out of mana, so there's something going wrong in the mid lane. And
Coming in onto
So that's
Ooh,
weird.
massive chunk of damage. 2 orders from Draven.
3?
Not throwing out the wind wall a
Where?
bit late.
That's
the
gonna kill him.
ignite,
That's gonna kill him.
And he's dead to the last order from the Sojin. Pike doing what he can here.
Oh, good flash.
Fishbone flashing away from the ultimate. Unfortunately, not getting the reset. And he may also fall here.
Oh no.
Snowball coming in from where, but not much he can do as Lysandra is not there. Elusive just going for the tower plating, backing up for a reset.
And yet again, the 2v2 sort of goes awry for Zaun. Even though they started off well,
It's starting to slip through
it's
their
starting,
fingers yet again.
yeah, and it's a trend these past 3 games where they have an okay start, but then it just sort of falls apart because of this one misplay, and Sojin was able to cash in that 1 kill onto the Yasuo, and with a snow.
Nunu coming in.
Oh.
Fishbun, teleport also being responded with Elusive, and they may pick up Fishbun here. Stopwatch being versus Sojin flashing out ultimate from Nunu, picking up the Thresh, slowing down
Oh my god!
Elusive. Picking up another kill onto Sojin, shut down towards Nunu.
LCL popping off, gets a
Yone
double
versus
kill.
Yasuo being underleveled.
Alright.
But from there, 2 kills for Zaun. That was really well played from them. Unfortunately, Nunu did pick them
Okay,
up.
yeah, Nunu got both kills, yes.
But still really well played from Zaun.
Okay, so that sort of neutralizes the effect, sort of, not really, but sort of.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Draven
like,
is coming back with a full Essence Reaver.
Ah.
It was looking like he was going for possibly the Dust Blade, but Essence Reaver being picked up here first, still sitting on the dirt.
yeah, so Essence Reaver, insane
Dog and Dog
spike.
still fighting. Looking like Dog coming out better for these fights now.
My goodness.
Bit of poke towards Gritty.
Oh, it's more than poke at this point.
Yeah. Oh, Diana and Fresh both looking to rotate behind.
Ooh.
We've got fights happening everywhere. We've got Elusive mid, fight top, bot lane looking like stunning the Diana.
LCL.
Flash out,
Oh!
still has the wind wall.
Okay.
Top lane still finding out. Doc being lower this time, and in the mid lane, looking like Lysandra Greedy will have to back out yet again.
Yeah, and
Half health, or quarter health,
he's,
half mana.
this is scary. Okay, good
Okay,
ulti.
ulti coming
I
out.
think he's gonna still die though.
Stun coming out from Elusive.
Close.
No, onto Elusive, both living on negligible health.
Yeah, so
Diana sitting mid, possibly might be looking to pick up Greedy.
doesn't have flash.
Doesn't
I don't
have
think
the
so.
distance.
So yeah, like the mid lane, like it just seems to be like every time we pan the mid, like
There's always fights, little fights happening here and
yeah,
there. Big
and-
fights. Looking like there's a jungle fight going on at the moment for control. YCK going in. Teleport coming in from. I swap the views.
just
Teleport coming in
keep
from
it directed.
Lysandra.
It's going crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Might be able to pick up a kill from here onto YCK. Down below, claiming that one, sharing the gold with his ultimate. We'll be picking up. I don't think there was a shutdown actually, yeah, but picking up that kill, gold for himself, gold towards Sandra as well.
You guys can leave. You guys leave.
And bot lane just still pushing it out. Fighting in the top lane as usual.
So this game has just gone crazy. Like everyone is sort of skill checking each other. Mid lane is trading heavy, bot lane is trading heavy, and junglers are getting involved. Lots of action going off, and at least this time Zaun was able to equalize, gets a 2-for-1 there. But again, grand scheme of things, like Elusive on this Yone is an absolute pest for this Lysandra. Fishbun should be alright, but
Just gonna
Good hook.
hook Lysandra. Yone is available with his Q, doesn't have his ultimate ready. We do have Pike here below. Flashing
Oh
in.
my,
Ooh,
what the?
Caught in the hook.
Uh-oh.
Esun coming through. Ignite and the kill going towards down below. Elusive going in a bit too deep there. Draw here as well. Flash hook, picking up the kill onto Fishbun. Going to Greedy Cat for that one. And I think that they will be able to pick up Dragon here as well. Only YCK and Sojin are... Oh, Sojin's top lane, but we do have Doc as well in the bot lane, looking like a rotation from them. But a free Dragon here, Diana covering mid lane.
so yeah, so the second dragon of the game picked up by Zaun. Good fight in the mid lane there, getting 2 kills. A bit oh my goodness,
Flash
more
forward,
fighting.
ulti coming in. Another Cloud Dragon. Pike stun hitting. Thrown into tower. Zonya's the ulti, but looking like YCK will not be able to escape from here. Another kill towards Greedy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Flash ulting. Sojin into the tower.
Wait, Sojin's in trouble.
Fights everywhere. Exhaust coming out from Sojin.
He has
Looking like he might
Q
just be able to walk it out. True damage doesn't manage to connect.
Oh!
And Sojin picks him up just. It was looking good, but unfortunately the movement speed from Draven W keeping him out of Set's way.
Okay, well, I just can't get a word in because there's too much action. Oh my god. Can they stop fighting? Please!
One after another. We go from one side And Fresh rotating up behind
More
her.
fighting! Oh my goodness.
Look at might pick it up here.
They don't
Just
ha-
gonna walk it out. Oh!
He doesn't have Flay. What? 2 more autos, 1 more auto!
No, just managed to walk out skin of his teeth.
Oh my goodness, and so many close fights here and there. I don't know who's winning this game anymore. I guess Storm is, but hook from Pike, trade hooks.
Hooking each other.
Flay's
Pike
into him.
in out.
Okay.
Not much I can do with, so you don't have enough damage. The set is running up, but YTK and Elusive are in a good position to rotate as well. Next big objective on the map could be possibly be Herald, but it is post 14, so it might be less effective. All the tower plates are gone. Going in for a bit of poke, just jumping back for the control ward. Diana looking like she's going for the Rift Herald. But yeah, now slowed down a little bit. All the fights have happened.
Yeah.
Sounds it just felt like there was one fight after another for a solid 5 minutes there.
that was crazy. And 15 kills in 15 minutes, and Rift Shell's being taken. I don't think
Looking like they may.
They'll probably
give
have to
up.
give,
Nunu
yeah.
is walking out by himself though.
Draven's so strong. Oh my, he really goes for
First
it.
does manage to steal it as well. Elusive going in onto Greedy Cat. Using his ultimate onto Thresh, picking up the Thresh with the Pike. Looking like Yasuo manages to kill Junimir before his ultimate can be procced.
Oh, dodges a whirling death as
And
well.
Nunu did pick up the Herald as well before falling.
Surgeon
Chasing after Sojin here.
stand aside, so he should be fine. But it really insistent on killing this.
Oh, the flash coming out from Sojin to dodge the Pike ultimate.
Wait.
Diana coming in, picking up Pike, and
Uh-oh.
looking like they just greeted a bit too much.
Here comes
Except picking
Draven.
up YCK. But
Draven.
maybe I'll just run him down at this point.
Another shutdown for Draven.
And not much Greedy can do from here, just going to escape.
Okay,
Draven living on nothing, but yeah, that was
we just went from 15 kills in 15 minutes to 22 kills in 17 minutes. So, at this trend, like we'll probably finish with 50 kills. You know. this is insane pacing. Like the only thing that's slowing these guys down are the respawn time. Is at least it's getting longer and longer. But man, like this is some entertaining League of Legends right now because everyone's just skill checking, having fun, but also like really trying
Nunu
to.
going in, started
Yeah.
that whole sequence.
Yeah.
Managed to pick up the Herald as well, stole it away from them.
That is true. Even though it looked crazy from Hoya, at least he gets the objective and the Herald on his back.
Yeah.
And out of all of that, like, Pike is actually really strong. He's got Prowler's Claw, he's got Serrated
Yeah.
Dirk as well, so...
Pike's been getting really good.
Yeah, like,
as
it's
well.
weird to say a support can carry, but this is a game that
Of all supports like Pike is
down
really
below
easy.
can actually do this. And he's got a good setup for his team comps, so we'll see if he can do it. But anyway... YCK. Sort of testing the Warriors, but no objective on the map. Oh,
Not much
Yeah.
can be done there, just clearing the still has Herald available.
so in these days, like there would be a a down sort of time, but at the rate as this game is going, I don't know if we're gonna have much of a downtime. They're just gonna fight for no reason. Okay, Dragon's up in a minute, so that's a reason for a fight. So we'll see how that
Fights
goes.
here, yeah, Pike just
Yeah.
running around, leaving Yasuo to solo farm. If we compare Yasuo and Yone, you're looking like Yasuo is at a bit of a lead, but there may be a bit of gold sitting.
Oh, Diana misses.
Meanwhile, Diana missing the ultimate, Pike coming in, flash.
Oh, he misses again!
Misses the ultimate.
Oh, he misses
Hawk
again!
just barely missing. YCK escaping from the skin of his teeth this time.
YCK! Thank God his texture model is so thin. Oh.
Zed jumping in,
Oh!
ulting away from the lantern.
He can't get the lantern! Oh, he got
Managed to
it!
just pick it up before the Pike stun can go through, but Drell's still on his tail. LCL following behind, does hit.
Oh, hits it!
Available.
Wait, he can't.
He didn't hit the ultimate onto Sojin. So oh gosh, it was looking well, and then now it's not.
It
Elusive chasing after LCL, falling to the Trinimir crit.
Oh,
Yeah, Sojin lived on absolutely nothing there. The knock-up from Pike Hook could have been capitalized by Yasuo, but unfortunately he'd already ulted the Thresh.
yeah.
Not being able to pick up Sojin there, Sojin cleaned up on the Pike.
Oh my God, Sojin has Duskblade as well on top of his Essence River and has a Last Whisper to do boot.
Doing
So
absolutely huge damage there, just
man.
chunked.
And Elusive, he could be scary for a Greedy Cat here. He has ultimate. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage.
That was huge.
Wait,
the
can
lifesteal coming
he
in.
can't kill him!
Oh, unfortunately. cooldowns weren't available. He didn't have a last Q off. That was looking so good.
The shield bow from Yone coming in clutch, also with the fleet footwork as well, helping him sustain through that insane burst pattern from Greedy Cat and kills her off, and that's gonna hurt, that's gonna sting. 1v1 in the top lane. Oh wow.
Managed to get the auto up on the eye, but will not stop the charge.
Yeah. So at least have a mid lane, but
So Nunu picking up,
just
a free
Nunu.
tower there. If we're looking at towers, Zaun does have 3 towers, all the outer towers first. No, sorry, not Zaun. Storm.
Storm, yes.
Storm has all 3 outer towers. Zaun just picking up their first tower there in the mid lane. And the remaining 2 towers are looking healthy, but
he got chickened.
LCR looking like he's being called out here.
He still has wind
Stacking
wall.
up the queue, wind wall out to block Sojin, teleport's coming in.
Oh my god, double teleport. Can he get anything there?
So they're chasing after the Tryndamere here. Stun coming through, ultimate as well. Undying Rage may
Wait.
allow him to pick up down below. Ultimate from Droll coming out, stopping him from killing
Wow.
down below and picking it up for Yasuo. Snowball managing to connect with Sojin. Fish Bun trying to hook away the Greedy Cat.
Lantern? Lantern!
Oh, did!
Down below!
That hook was insane. Picking up Sojin there and looking like they will be able to pick up this tower here. Elusive in the top lane for this whole sequence of events. Look like another hook coming in, but picking up another kill onto Fish Bun.
No,
No,
he's
Diana
gonna-
jumping in with her ultimate. Yasuo knocking them both up, but looking like flashing away from that last tower shot.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, not able to pick up the tower, but they did pick up some good kills there.
Let's go!
That was some really nice
Wow,
hits as
so
well.
down below is really performing on this pike. We saw that prediction hook onto the Thresh Lantern, getting the Draven out from the depths, and all of a sudden we have a game on our hands, and even though it's a 4K
Looking a lot
gold
more
lead,
even, yeah.
even though it's a 4K gold lead for Storm, like, in this sort of game, gold leads don't matter because of how much damage exists in the game, and Pyke, Yasuo, these sorts of champions can one-shot anyone on the team of Storm if they don't play it right. So gold leads don't matter if you're building squishy. And obviously we've highlighted the all AD. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got cat. Okay, he had to ulti to live.
Zonya's away from Fishbun's hook and living from that. That is his dog watch, but he's
Jeez.
building a Zonya's, so should be available for his next.
Yeah, that was really
Next
close.
fight.
That would have killed her if she didn't ulti herself. So really nicely played from Greedy Cat, but
Tryndamere just taking away the jungle from Nunu.
oh no, Nunu is in trouble.
Nunu a little bit caught
Misses
out.
the point blank.
The hook being missed
Okay.
by Fishbun there.
It's alright.
Down below, looking out for something. Almost said down under.
Oh boy. All right. So wonder when
3
Dragon.
items from Draven though. That is
Oh
huge.
my god.
Essence Reaver, LDR, and Duskblade. Like possibly picking up a kill onto Elusive here. Dodges the Pike stun with his E.
Oh my
Hits that
god.
Pike as well. Set ultimate, ulting him away from the tower. Does pick him up though with those huge fists. The Bramble Bear stopping it. Nunu just ulting just to get away.
Wait, is he going?
Clear.
Oh my god, they can do it. Oh.
Not looking like they're going for anything. Set is on the sidelines, but doesn't have his ultimate.
Yeah, he doesn't have ultimate, so he's not as powerful. And does some sit-ups, why not? Get some exercise done. Oh man, well, this game just doesn't slow down, does it? So we have 31 kills in 23 minutes. As slowed down a little bit, because death timers are a thing in this game. And they're starting to play a little bit more around the objectives.
Compared to the last game, definitely more spread out with the
Yeah,
kills.
it has sped up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Pike check, he has 2 items now, has double lethality.
Looking like Yasuo went for the Mortal Reminder instead of the IE Rush. Yone with his sitting on his IE as well. It is a good purchase though from Yasuo, just cancel out that healing. Doesn't look like they have any grievous wounds on the side of Storm yet.
Yeah, I guess they don't heal too much from Zaun, so I don't think it's a priority on their side.
It's set passive Nunu Charm,
Oh, yeah.
Yasuo Lifesteal, and then Pike W.
That's
but
true.
It's not as
Yeah.
much needed against like Draven with his probably assumably Bloodline.
He'll probably pick that one. And he
Yone's
has...
healing and also Trinia's heals.
Yeah, exactly. So, Dragon coming up. That's the next fight, and you bet your ass that they will fight for this dragon.
Yeah. It's looking like a decently...
Hook! Oh, it hits!
Oh, the hook coming through onto Greedy. Greedy, Zaun using that. Still has ultimate available.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That huge ultimate in. Oh my god. The Pike killing 2 at the same time. Pick up the Tryndamere.
Triple kill.
Weiss exhausted, ultied away. so far picked up all 4 members.
An ace!
An ace, complete ace for the side of Zaun.
It's a clean.
Absolutely cleaned that all up.
It's a clean ace, instant
5
triple
for
kill.
nothing. That was huge.
Wow, triple knockout from
Dragon
Snowball.
picked up. Looking like they're going for Baron as well. They've still got long death timers as well. For the side of Storm.
Yes.
Sandro pushing out bot lane.
So yeah, the instant triple knockout from Lunar Snowball into instant Yasuo triple from ultimate into a double Pike ultimate, and then like I was instantly
there, Storm
increased.
was just
Oh my
scattered.
goodness,
Not
what
much they
a
could-
combo!
Look like they're not actually going for Baron here. They just opted to push in the lanes, take what they can from YCK's jungle.
Oh, I feel like they could have done Baron there.
They probably could have, honestly.
Yeah,
but
anyway,
playing it safe a little bit, getting what they can.
but yeah, big team fight win, and all of a sudden the gold has evened up completely. So, and this tower probably will go down as well. So they'll actually get a gold lead. This is probably their first gold lead
This is a big goal,
of
yeah.
the series for Zaun. So, big props to them for fighting back in this game. Can they pull this off once and time again? We'll find out. But man, like this Pike is super strong. He's got double lethality. He's gonna get his third lethality item right
Edge
now.
of Night.
Edge of Night. He is a legitimate carry in this game. Forget the Yasuo. Forget the Lissandra. This
Coming out
Pike.
with a majority of their burst damage.
Yeah. So yeah. Boy oh boy, and yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, as I said, like gold leads don't matter. Draven on these 3 items, if he gets one shot, doesn't matter. Especially if it doesn't go like Bloodthirster or GA.
Sandra looks like she's breathing a little bit with a Medjay's pickup from a
Wow.
fully stacked Dark Seal from that fight.
Okay, so she is hunting for a good team fight to get that instant 15. We'll see if it happens, but it'll probably be around an objective. Now, Baron is up, but I don't think it'll be taken because no one can really tank it that well, and they don't have much Baron damage, so I think the next big objective is going to be the Dragon. Obviously, it is Cloud, so not the best for both teams,
Sandra
but
does have teleport available in case something does happen around Baron. They're trying to set up vision just in preparation for possibly taking it. Pike looking for hook, doesn't get anything.
Oh boy.
Doc proccing his Edge of Night with W.
so a bit of a lull state finally in this game. Both teams just sort of playing it out as they should.
Playing towards top side, YCK walking up as well. Thresh presumably backing for just more wards, more clear.
I do like the way that Zaun has set up the map. Their vision is very good, and they're protecting their own jungle whilst giving vision. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage, and Geralmid is in trouble.
Being picked up there, shut down towards Tryndamere, down below, just escaping, having to burn flash as well, away from YCK.
Oh, it's a big...
That's huge. Losing set there just before possible Baron set.
Oh, no.
Doc running into 2 of them. Does have ultimate available if needed.
Oh, good cancel.
YCK looking for something as well. Also has his ultimate. Looks like Yona's the only one without ultimate. Lissandra just pushing bot though. Looking like they're going for the Baron. Lissandra does have teleport available though. Picks up the tower. That's a huge wave that's built up. If they manage to keep Storm here, that could possibly crash into dropping inhibitor tower to below.
They're actually committing to the Baron, and this
It's
Baron...
committing. Lissandra is still not teleporting. Doc has backed for Lissandra. They're going in for a fight. Pike jumping in, stunning no one but...
The TP is coming in now.
Coming from Lissandra.
It's a bit
He's
late.
out, and Baron goes towards Storm. Greedy Cat. Zonya's just needing to ulti away from YCK, but will still be picked up here.
That's...
Unfortunately, not the best call from them. Exhaust coming out onto Tryndamere, but Tryndamere is just running him down. Seth there to assist. Ulting him away just to get away from the Yasuo, but may also fall for that. Surgeon picking up the kill onto Joel there.
And all of a sudden,
Gold
Storm...
lead that Zaun
Yeah,
had is now
it
gone
swings completely back into Storm's favor. They get the Baron as well. I feel like that Baron take was pretty risky, but I think Lissandra should have... Lissandra
Teleported
should have...
earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Teleport earlier, let Lissandra engage that fight, and you have an instant 4-man.
Okay, looking like a kill onto YCK. Pike
Oh my god, so much damage!
coming out. Oh my gosh, picking it up. Pike getting the gold from his ultimate. Unfortunately didn't hit, but
Wow.
still gets the gold. Looking for a dragon here. They do have jungle advantage. YCK is dead for 40 seconds. First, just setting up vision, trying to get them off, but doesn't look like Zaun is currently in a position to get dragon. Set coming up just now. Yasuo still 23 seconds.
So yeah, so another big fight coming up for Dragon. Is it going to be the third Dragon for either team here? One more to Soul. Again, not the most important Soul, but it is an objective nonetheless. And
Has it been Cloud Soul for all 3 games so far?
I feel like it
It
has.
was Cloud for the first game.
Yeah, it has been. Anyway,
Second game I didn't play.
Big Hook. Oh my
Now,
goodness.
Doc is level 16 though. Ultimate from Elusive coming out.
His
Locked
Perma
down,
season.
having to E back towards. Hook hitting onto Nunu, Droll looking for a possible ultimate onto the rest of their team.
Fishbone is deep. Oh my god.
Oh,
Misses!
unfortunately the Pike ultimate missing and the kill onto Droll being picked up. Droll not using his ultimate that whole fight. YCK at Rapid Bush coming towards Dragon like they will pick up their third Dragon.
Yeah, in Game of Inches, if down below hits that ultimate, it could mean trouble for Storm.
Yeah, that would have been able to change the whole fight there.
Oh boy. But again, like, good flash away from the ultimate, and yeah, that team fight goes
There
to
is
Storm.
Huge leads across the board, gold, items, and also level advantage. 2 levels on the jungle, 2 levels mid lane, and I think just a level up on draw.
Yeah, that
Nunu
is.
running it down, fast snowball, didn't find anything with it.
Well,
Guess we'll see that actually later on, but yeah.
anyway, the one saving grace is that it is a full AD comp from, or outside of Diana, it's a full AD comp from Storm, so if Set and Nunu can just keep getting armor, they can be unstoppable in the late game, but
Lock down the Diana. Diana's damage
Yeah.
is discussing those.
That
so
is
they
true.
have to pick up one,
That
at least one magic is starting for.
anyway.
Lucy's looking for something.
Ooh.
He's back
Oh, he
down
gets
below.
followed.
Stun going through. Lockdown onto the Diana. Diana does have ultimate available. Zaun is stopping. Oh my gosh, getting one good kill.
Oh, misses.
Missing flashes across. Amazing. I don't.
Wow.
How did Pike get that
How did
one?
Pike get the kill? How did he get took
Anyway.
both kills without his ultimate?
Yes.
Anyway, oh!
Where
No!
did he go?
Down below, he gets so confident with those double kills, and he just dies.
That was still really well played though. Yasuo going in there, flashing over was
Oh,
got
yeah.
the kill onto Diana. Windward the Fishbun's hook. But yeah, unfortunately Pike just got 2 autoed from Draven. Draven sitting on 4 items.
Draven
there.
is so strong.
Draven, yeah, it's one of the strongest damage wise.
He's gonna one-shot Pike, Yasuo, even Lissandra, who has Sonya's, like, even that is not gonna help him. Ah, my god, that Draven has to die at the start of the fight, otherwise it's gonna...
1100 crits coming out from Draven.
Jesus. And he still has one more item, and probably gonna be BT, I'd expect. But man, like, yeah.
And even just a GA would just help.
Yeah, even GA is good here
Probably
too.
more than BT.
So we'll see what he buys here, if he sells anything. Okay, so rapid fire cannon. Holy!
Okay.
Okay, so
He's really just going for that full damage.
he doesn't care about survivability.
He knows he's gonna. he knows he's either gonna get one shot or it's one shot or be one shot. at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
So he's not gonna go for that Guardian Angel.
My goodness. Anyway, so I guess
Yeah,
both
still
teams.
a 2-level lead in the jungle. Diana almost level 18.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna wait for the next dragon before the next fight, unless something happens. But I don't expect it to. But again, this game has been explosive. There has been stuff going on all over the map.
Baron's up in a minute and a bit. Dragon, another 2 minutes.
So Dr. Apathy, he's gonna just
Going
take the
for
tower.
just ignoring
Oh,
the
Jarrell.
him away.
Doesn't want him to take tower, but
Not gonna do much for
Hey, that
him.
hurts, that hurts,
Doc's
that
just
hurts.
gonna auto him down. Ultimate coming out.
wait.
Snowball from Hoya, stopping him in his tracks. Stun and shuts down Doc. Doc going in there, getting a little too greedy for the tower.
I think Doc like short stroked his E and couldn't reach him. But anyway, I have a fight.
Sojin, 2 orders onto Yasuo, cutting his health bar in.
Oh my goodness.
Diana going forward. Lissandra ulti, catching out onto YCK.
Surely he's dead, okay.
And down below picking that up. Fishbone going in with a hook, hooked by down below, and looking like another kill.
Pike.
Pike with his ultimate.
Pike.
Elusive going in
Pike.
with his ult, picking up another kill onto Sojin. Then chasing after
Oh.
Elusive here.
Pike steals ulti. That's a quadra.
Kill
That's a
for
quadra.
Pike. That is huge. Baron up as well. Or soon,
Nearly.
Soon up as well.
Oh my god, that's so unfortunate. Baron is not up yet, but I think they still can take it. But they don't have much Baron damage, so...
50-second death timer from Elusive. That is huge.
Actually, no, it's up now, so they should be able to take it. Wow, what a swing. And again, the gold slate has slipped all the way back to even, and with this Baron, they'll be in the lead.
They'll be ahead, yeah.
Going into
Pike
this
absolutely
dragon fight.
destroying this game.
Oh my god.
Absolute MVP from
16
Zaun.
kills. He has quadra lethality items. I wouldn't even blame him if he sells a side stone.
But there's there's no armor at this point from
Yeah,
we have Azonias and Locker, and that's it.
that's it. And
No armor from three of the other carriers.
the saving grace for Storm is that their flashes are available for the next fight, at least for Draven and Thresh and Tryndamere, so they won't get hit if they play it right. They won't get hit by the Pyke ultimate, but man, like Pyke is, if the lockdown is there, he can one-shot anyone with this build. And he doesn't decide to sell the Sightstone, which is fair enough. He is a support after all, but man, I would have loved to see a 5 lethality item Pyke at this point. Just get the last whisper.
Vision, just the damage.
Exactly. Get the GA, something like that.
Last dragon, possibly last Cloud Dragon coming up, unless Zaun can steal it. Nunu, with his Q and my hook coming out onto the Nunu, not being able to pick up much from there. But looking like they're just going to go onto the dragon and pick it up nice and easy with that dragon
Okay,
damage.
so Cloud Soul to Storm.
Well,
Flash
flashing
in.
forward, getting that snowball off.
Oh, he dies!
Before his ultimate. The Soundra still has her ultimate available for lockdown. Sojin just trying to cut it out. Yasuo jumping in.
Wait, where's Pyke? Here comes Pyke. Oh, he misses!
Yup. Oh gosh.
Here comes Draven. Oh, it is Draven.
No. Oh no.
Oh.
Unfortunate. It was looking so good with the Tryndamere pick first, but they just couldn't get onto Sojin there.
And I talked about it. They had the flash, and the flash from Thresh was clutch. Flashing away from the Pyke ultimate, not denying the resets. And this could be game. This could be series. This could be the championship. For Storm, they're pushing down mid. They don't have the biggest wave, but I think it's enough. They have a lot of AD damage, and GG's in the chat. This is probably game. And yeah, that's the Nexus going to go down for Storm. Well done to Storm for being the champions of E-League Div 1. They take the top prize. They were the first seed. They swept the bracket, and they get rewarded for being the victors. 3-0 clean sweep. Well played to Storm.
Such a nice game though to end the nice comeback as well from Zaun,
yeah.
fighting all the way down to their last breath.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely phenomenal. That
Yeah.
Pyke absolutely destroying the game as well. Damn.
My goodness, and yeah. And there's a reason why, the Nunus and the sets were banned out. They performed pretty well on this two champions, and Set was an absolute monster in the top lane, neutralizing the Tryndamere as much as he could. But unfortunately, team fight execution goes wrong, a clutch flash from the Thresh, and that is game. And Draven, obviously, just so strong, and he just carried the fight from then.
But yeah, that rounds out the E-League Division 1 for Semester 1. For those who joined in the stream, thank you very much for coming along and watching and supporting your friends. And yeah, so we're not sure about what's happening with Div 2 finals at the moment. There will probably be an update for that at a later point. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the series that we had so far. Unfortunately, it wasn't just a 3-0, but it was a very entertaining 3-0 nonetheless. So thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your week.
Watch the MSI finals as well, if you're willing to stay up that late, because I know I am.